Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Danny Hurt1, a new D&D player and dungeon master. I started playing last year and decided to take the plunge into the world of DMing, and I love it so far. So, back in January, I started streaming the actual play of D&D Descent into Avernus on Twitch, and this is my first time in the DM chair. I've decided to start posting our content on YouTube here as well, in hopes of providing fun content for you guys to watch, as well as maybe enlisting some feedback from the community on how I can do better. I'm still new and learning every day on how to be a better DM, and hope you enjoy this journey with us. Though I don't have all the footage from the start of the campaign, you will be joining the PCs just before Chapter 2 in the module. They are in a town called Candlekeep and are tasked with the impossible now, saving Eltrell from being dragged down into Avernus after learning the evil deeds Thievius Craig has done. Sit back, I hope you enjoy, comment, like, and let me know if you'd like to hear more about this. Thanks, guys. Inside the puzzle box was a stack of 9 chain-linked plates, each 3 inches inside cast in dark iron and stamped with infernal runes. Luckily, Theldak understands the language that they were in, and we were able to learn that Thievius Craig did indeed swear himself to the archdevil of Avernus, and with that, damned all of Elturel to hell in exchange for the help that Zariel gave him 50 years ago, which was the companion, the big solar sun that was in the air. So that was some... I think most of you guys expected it, right? Or at least had some inklings of it.
Well, isn't that what the other guy told us was in the box? Something that would prove that...
Yeah, he was trying to say that was kind of the case, but he didn't know the specifics of it, so it was kind of
Right.
crazy to be like, oh shit, that's how the companion got there. And like he was kind of using the companion as a boasting tool and got all this power, and then in the end it was just to damn the city, you know?
And then with that, it was also learned that every single person who was bound by oath to defend Elturel, which is every single person who has lived or grown up in the Eltergard area, their lives were also forfeit to Zariel, and that is why Elturel was dragged down into Avernus there. But we have learned that even though it has been dragged down there, it may not be at total loss. Silvira does believe that our group below is able to save Elturel and hopefully bring it back to the material plane. I know most of us were in agreement that you guys are willing to take on this quest given to you guys.
Oh yeah, I would have jumped on that. I swore an oath already.
That is true. It's like, if you do remember, 2 sessions ago, you did tell Thievius Craig that you would swear an oath to help Elturel, which is almost the same thing as signing your name to the Creed Resolute.
Oh. The what now?
So the Creed Resolute is what binded everyone to that oath of Elturel. Anyone who stated that they would defend Elturel signed that oath. And Valamir,
Yeah,
what did we do
it's
2
pretty cut and
episodes ago?
dry. It's pretty cut and dry, yeah.
So, unfortunately, he wasn't here last session. So, yeah, there's that. So, this is where we're going to start off. You guys are currently... You have an unconscious Thievius Craig in front of you. He did try to escape, but luckily you guys were a little bit faster and decided to do some non-lethal damage to him. So I think there's some loose ends to tie up there. Silvira here has said that she has a way to get you guys down into Avernus. She has a friend.
How's our young friend doing, though? She'd be heartbroken at learning all this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, 100%. If you look over at Rhea, you can tell as soon as Veldak finished reading the infernal contract there, both her swords dropped out of her hands. She fell to the ground and was pretty much just weeping. Her family is down there, and technically her soul is damned and sworn to Zariel now, as well as she, being a Hell Rider and a Paladin of Elturel, would have signed through on that contract as well. She did, however, state, where is it? What was her exact wording? She says if Zariel wants her soul, she's welcome to try take it. So I think Rhea is also willing to go down to Avernus with you guys, just to protect her city and maybe kick some devil ass. We will see what goes on with that. So
is that happening now, or did that happen like before?
that would have been last session. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
this is kind of
like,
all happening at the same time right now. It's like because
yeah.
we're picking up right where we left off there. So with that, so Vera has offered you guys a map of Avernus. She will say though, this map might not be entirely reliable. The creator did go mad while trying to make it, but it's the best that she would be able to offer in helps of you guys going down there.
When was it written? Who drew it?
The name has been lost to time.
So a long time ago. Not 2 years ago.
This wasn't a week and a half ago or anything like that. And then with this, unfortunately, the defenses around Candlekeep does not allow for her to cast a spell that would need to bring you guys down. But a wizard named Taxigor lives a tower about 20 miles from here. I've loaned him a spell book or two, so he owes me a favor. I can have you delivered safely. Taxigor. Traxigor. Traxigor. I can have you delivered safely to him, and he can use a plane shift spell to take you straight to Elturel. Even more importantly, Traxigor is looking after an old friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells. I'll think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
Oh. Any relation to Lala?
Not to be mistaken with Lala. This is a different...
Okay.
They're very different people here. Very different people.
These people are both in... What's the place called?
It's a tower about 20 miles due west of here.
Okay.
So
tower,
when you...
20 miles west of... Where are we? Candlekeep?
Candlekeep, yeah.
Sir. Okay.
So, when you guys are
I found out about
ready,
the notes, I'm trying to actually keep track.
Trying to keep track. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Bree's not here, so I'm
Yeah.
about to
open a notepad.
Too.
I appreciate it. And when you guys are ready, you don't need to leave right this very second. I'm sure you want to prepare to go down into Avernus. When you are ready, you can come back here and I will provide the transportation needed to get to Traxigor's. But remember, time is sensitive. Every minute wasted is another minute that all the lives down in Elturel could be dying. And with that, she will kind of do the bidding of farewell, and she'll look over at the crumpled body of Thievius Craig. And do you guys have a plan on what you want to do with him, or should I just bring him to the council?
What would the consequences be if he's brought to the council?
Damning an entire nation to hell and probably killing hundreds and possibly thousands of people. Probably death.
In like 4 weeks, I imagine quite a few people are dead now.
It's probably death. I could... Here at Candlekeep, we do prefer to like vote on the matters and that kind of thing, but he has done... I would not look down on any of you if you were to kill him here in front of us. However, that does not seem to be your group from what the small amount of time I've spent with you. You guys seem good in the soul, but Thievius Craig will never see the light of day again.
I just wanted assurance that he wouldn't disappear. Yeah. That he wouldn't disappear and we'd have to cross his path again unexpectedly.
So
And-
what I'm hearing is it's okay to kill this guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm less into murder in
Really
cold
don't
blood.
want to leave
I feel
any
like
loose
well,
ends, though.
I feel
But
like a
that's the
trial
thing,
would
'cause-
satisfy a lot of
But someone might
people.
be on his side still and try to aid him or break him out, or there
Yeah,
could be like a whole, sect of people that need this guy because that's big power,
Look, I'm not going to give you a hard time about it, but just know that you're just searching for a reason to justify wanting to kill a man. That's all. That's all I will say.
If that's
But use your
the thing,
judgment.
but there's like other things that is that the only options we have? Kill him right now or just send him away with this guy? Can we bring him there and ensure that he is locked away properly? Or like do we know if he's got followers?
Well, you guys would know it's like he was working closely with the Van Thamper family. They were able to sneak him out of Elturel before it fell, right? So it's like you can assume he still has some probably shady contacts in around. Silvira and Sylvaster, who's the gentleman who accompanied you guys to Candlekeep here, they seem to be pretty like competent. So you can assume he will be brought upon the council. Being put to death is not a instantaneous thing when it comes to like the government and whatnot, so he will probably be locked away for a while. Who knows what could happen in between now and then, right? However, it's like you can assume the people that you are meeting with are adequately equipped to be able to get him to where they're saying he is going. But it's up to you guys if you'd rather you do the swift sort of justice here, or allow the authorities to do it.
Well, again, just because a man's unarmed doesn't make him an innocent guy. This guy has done, again, like the guy said, thousands and thousands of deaths, damned an entire city to hell, used demonic means to gain control over a city, and did it under the guise of being a good person, It's not like it's Jim running his store and I don't want to pay for a banana. So, Uriel, you've got investment in this, right?
I think by now everyone has investment in this.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I will not weep when he dies, but my position is that there's value in justice. It will serve a purpose for him to stand trial. But
We could publicly execute him. Is that what you
Ooh. I mean,
Backfired.
well, I mean, it's the same kind of.
who's to say that won't happen anyway?
Yeah.
But I mean, doing it arbitrarily is kind of crossing the line, don't you think?
Well, let's. I think that we don't need to get the blood on our hands for this one. Just it better not bite us in the ass,
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys will leave the unconscious Devious with Silvira and Sylvaster to, I don't want to say dispose of, but get to the council and for justice to meet its route that way, as opposed to taking it into your own hands.
Yeah, I'll cast my vote that way.
That's my vote for sure.
Hey,
What about the other two?
Yeah, Ding and Uriel.
Uriel's not gonna choose the murder hobo route this time.
All right, so
Surprisingly enough.
So we'll call it at that. You guys do allow for the unconscious Evius. He is going. You guys hit him pretty good, so he's not going to be a major threat to them as running away or anything like that. So you guys do leave him with Silvira and Philaster. She has given you guys kind of the autonomy to go around the city to kind of get yourselves ready for a jaunt into hell. However, you guys feel you need to prep to get ready for that. That's up to you. But you guys probably have the rest of the day at least in Candlekeep, and then when you're ready, You can head back over there, and she can somehow transport you guys to this other dude's place. Where would you like to head on first?
I feel like we need provision.
Before
Well,
we leave the room, I'd
yeah.
like to walk up to Rhea.
Thank you. Go on, yeah.
Did she already say that she was coming with us?
Well, yeah, but I mean, she's fucking
I'd like to walk up
sobbing
to
on the
Rhea.
ground right now.
What? Yeah. How? What is her composure? What does she look?
Also, how close are her weapons? Because I kind of want to just scooch those a tiny bit away from her, because I don't know how she's about to react right now.
Yeah. Well, you can tell. So it's like her face is still tear stricken. Her eyes bloodshot and red. Her two swords are currently in her hands now. When she made her oath, well, for lack of a better word, yeah, this is Rhea making an oath against Zariel. Zariel has her soul right now, and she does not like that. And she is steadfast that she is going down with you guys, and you can see the look in her eyes that she is not willing to go without a fight against Zariel.
Okay, I will. So I'll approach her with a very serious face, and say straight to her, "Your watch has not ended. Just because Thievius Craig is a monster doesn't mean you can't still uphold your oath and protect the people that you grew up with. Your oath still matters, and will still save those people. I promise you that."
She'll kind of nod her head, a little sniffle coming through as she has been crying. And if there are still lives down there in Elturel, I will help protect them.
Let me ask you this: if it were you down there, how long would you hold out? You'd still be there fighting. Your countrymen will be too.
And she'll nod her head, and Hellriders ride forever.
Hellriders ride forever.
And that is Rhea's answer to all of this. She looking at her, you can tell it's like she's giving Thievius Craig like the dirtiest of looks. Like she has lost all faith in him at least, but she still has faith in Elturel as a city and Torm as her god and everything like that. But it's taking a lot. She's holding back a lot, not just swinging her swords at him right now. That's not how she was taught growing up. So she's not just gonna cold-blooded murder him, but it is going through her mind. She is thinking about it.
Of course.
Well, she's also like 15, right? She's got to be losing her mind, really, and just not showing it. Like,
yes, Rhea is very young still, so there's all of those emotions going through and everything. But she has spent not a ton of time. You guys have known her roughly about a week now, but the amount of adventuring you have done together, she sees you guys as like her family currently.
okay, yeah, I just was hoping to give her a little comfort, really, and I don't know, confidence, composure. Yeah,
It's
that's all.
you can. She's really trying to mask herself right now, but it's like it's super hard with what she at least has just been told. But she very much appreciates everything that you guys are doing to help her. And as she said, she Hellriders ride forever, and she is with you guys on this.
You probably will want some sleep. You've been avoiding it on the road because of that thing.
She had an all right sleep last night. It's like being in an actual bed in an actual tavern and whatnot. So she's not too worried about exhaustion at the moment, but she's kind of. Rhea's gonna say, I feel. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into heading down into there. I don't think anyone's gone down to Avernus and come back to tell the tale kind of thing. That's not something you normally do. So how do you guys think we should go about preparing for going down there?
That's a good question. What do we know
I'm
about
pretty well
Avernus?
prepared myself. But
That's the
I
most
don't know about
prepared.
everybody else. Hey man, fire I don't mind,
So you want to, Valamir, you want to see what you might know about down in the Nine Hells and everything?
Yeah, it never hurts to, knowledge is power, right? Maybe we
Yeah.
know things that could be useful.
All right. Sylvira is going to say though she has studied Avernus and not necessarily Avernus, the Nine Hells himself for many years, she thinks the best bet is Candlekeep itself being a pretty much just one giant library that you
Yeah.
guys might be able to find books on devils. But she also says you would not just be coming across devils down there. There is the blood war that is going on.
What blood war?
Oh, the blood war, the blood war.
Would I know any of this just from Arcana or no?
You might know a little bit of it. I wouldn't say like it wouldn't be like complete common knowledge. So the blood war is the war, the fight between devils and demons. They are completely sworn enemies, right? So devils are known to be like an evil, a lawful evil, right? It's like they are evil, but they still follow a set of rules and laws. You see this with the infernal contract that they made, that they're willing to make deals with mortals, and they have their law that they follow. Demons, on the other side, are just completely evil chaos, right? They destroy anything in their path, and currently down in Avernus is that main fight of the blood war. That is the front lines of where devils are fighting demons right there. You would know that the reason Zariel went down was because of the blood war. It was slowly seeping onto the material plane and into Faerun, and we were finding demons running amok on there. So she was trying to bring it down there. And from what you guys thought, Zariel perished. We have learned otherwise, that Zariel did not perish, and that she is currently the archdevil in ruling Avernus now. How that how happened, who knows? But that is the blood war going on.
Probably lots of murder, I would think.
I was all excited because like I'm a Zariel tiefling, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh sweet, I've got like a patron and shit, and like
But
I
now,
saw
doesn't that
her.
mean she owns you?
Well, now it's just like, oh, she's like not. This is not a nice person to be fucking like a part of, to have their bloodline with, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
just like, well, shit. I was hoping to be like, coming out good and stuff, but
well, it's
I
like
don't know.
how are you?
From your demon blood?
I
You
might
you
be
thought
tapping
that
into
was gonna
some.
work out?
Yeah, I was kind of gonna like, I don't know. I thought, oh hey, I've got like this cool fire angel. I can pray and like do some like nice things. And it's just like, oh no, she's a bitch.
She's
Like,
the
okay,
the
well,
queen of hell, really. It sounds
yeah,
like.
that's gonna be. I
Yeah.
might wind up dark, like tapping into some darker stuff. So if I
Yeah, it's
start to
like
like fucking turn or some shit, put me out. I don't know. We'll see.
You
we'll
got
see.
it.
So
I mean, if you're gonna serve a dark god, it might as well be the one at the top,
Yeah,
right?
right. And we're going to her house, so it's like, hey, mom, I'm home.
Great,
But
great.
Wait,
Yeah,
do we bring her cookies?
so wait,
Oh,
so
do we
our
bring a house
goal
warming?
though is just to save Elturel, right? Like we don't need to get involved in this war. It doesn't matter to us.
Oh, you know we're gonna get involved.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably just gonna get involved.
Why? What do
'Cause
you
it
care whether it's a
sounds neat.
devil on the throne or a demon on the throne?
Because that devil is my mama.
No,
Demon,
no
lady,
devil. He's a
no
devil, yeah.
angel, devil. Yeah, okay.
celestial being, something like that. So that is
Well,
what
more
Sylvira
infernal,
is
for
able
sure.
to tell you from what
I
she
was gonna say,
knows.
Cool.
If you want to know more,
Cool.
you can go try find books or anything. Armin should have your guys' weapons ready pretty soon here. And I'm sure Timmy would love one more visit from you guys. Tim.
What was
Tim's
that
Trinket
lady's
Shop.
name? Silvira?
Silvira, who is the very attractive tiefling on screen right now.
Is she
What is-
hot?
Yeah, Silvira. Then we got
Damn,
Timmy.
girl.
Timmy's Trinket Shop, which
Yeah, I want to go there.
Valamir and Ding have not been a part of yet.
Jane
Yep.
loves trinkets.
And then Armin's to get Uriel's greatsword, which is being silvered currently.
Ooh.
Should probably get that demon-looking plate looked at and appraised,
That
so we have money
being,
for the trip.
that being Breeze, or Narvin's, I've already messaged her. Narvin is not here this evening, but that has already been taken care of, Uriel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So let's do that. Just based on the information we just learned. Well, I mean, I guess you guys have all been through this already, but clearly we should try to expect to fight demons and devils, right?
Yeah, so
So
finding
we
out
should
about
find-
I'd
them.
assume.
Pardon?
I mean, I'm assuming that we're fighting demons and devils, right? Yeah.
So
Makes
then,
sense.
I guess in my case, I would be looking for spells that I currently don't have access to that are good for that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. All right,
When,
so
well,
Valamir, you would probably
what
want to
can we do
head
about
towards the library to see if they have much information on that. So
Sure.
that would be the library. So we can head there with you. The rest of the party, would you be going along with him, or would you guys be
I'm
heading
gonna head to the trinket shop.
Ding loves trinkets.
I
Yeah.
love trinkets. Give me them trinkets.
Okay.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
we
I'll
might as
just-
well go everywhere together, right? Because I mean, it's not like we're gonna do simultaneous scenes. So why don't we
We
just all
could.
go together?
We could if you wanted. Okay, I'll let you guys go. Library or trinket shop first?
Library.
Oh, we could go to the trinket shop first. You mentioned the trinket
He
shop
is
first.
nothing but polite. After you.
All right, fine. Library first.
Okay. Funny enough, with Candlekeep being just one big castle, pretty much, library is only a couple floors down. You guys find it without too much problem. The sages and monks that are kind of wandering around give you guys really good advice into where you want to go. So you guys are in a vast open library right now. Doesn't seem to be anyone really around to help. Most people seem to be self-serving. So with that, I would want someone to make a investigation roll.
Valamir?
I'm a 2. I could do it though. I suppose that makes sense. I'd be the one asking around. So.
Yeah.
And I got a
Alright.
0, so I'm not.
So that's a
not good for
16.
that.
Okay, yeah, so it's like
Yeah, I'm at a 0 too.
going through, it takes you a little bit, probably about a half hour of perusing around, but you are able to find, like, there's no set, like, devils and demons section or anything like that. But you are able to pull a couple books out and whatnot. So roll me a history and an arcana.
Arcana I can do. History I'll be worse at, but let's try it. Beep.
Arcana.
And that's not great, but ooh, that's much better.
All
It's
right.
the opposite of what you said.
So, reading through and your book and everything, you do find out a couple things about devils. Devils, they tend to be more charmers. If they don't need to fight, they don't want to fight. They'd rather come to an agreement, make some sort of deal that can benefit both of you guys. But they are devious. Their deals are never are very very rarely in favor to someone else. Their deals will usually be better to them. What else would you guys know?
Oh, demons.
Demons?
Yeah.
Demons themselves are just straight chaotic. They will fight, and they will fight to kill. So with them, it is going to be a little bit harder. You have also learned in the books that regular weapons don't work as well against devils or demons. Let's take a quick
Yeah,
look.
interesting. That's cool.
Ooh, ding-a-ling. When do your fists count as magical?
I can put acid damage on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at a certain level they count as magical,
They
don't
do,
they?
but it's not till later, like way
Oh, that
later.
sucks. No, but that it's good to know because I can learn spells, or we can buy spells to cast that can make them magical.
Oh, it's actually next level.
Okay, so don't worry too much then. Okay.
Yeah, next
But
level.
there are spells that can make weapons magical, so that might be useful if we don't know how to have magical weapons.
Yeah, I certainly do not. So I would probably like one.
I have
You-
one. But yeah, let's ask around and see. Maybe we can find some kind of magical
Yeah.
items.
Yeah. And then from the demon side of thing and the devil side, we can say here that fire does not seem to affect them. Devils
Right.
at all, demons seem to not care too much for it, or they don't care that it affects them. So,
Right.
you guys do learn that, as well as radiant damage seems to do a lot to demons.
And very unsurprisingly.
To
Just
which one?
demons or both?
Just demons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would have expected both.
That's what you're able to find in the book. You don't find any talk of the devil side of that.
That's fair. I probably would have actually mused that to myself when reading it. I'd be like, oh, I would have thought both of them, but fair enough.
And then you
Yeah.
you
Okay.
will
Sorry. Go
also
ahead.
find a book. Do a little bit about the nine hells here.
Can't think of the word, sorry. What's the word when they're susceptible to radiant?
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Yeah,
Thank you.
vulnerability. Yeah. So you guys find the book doesn't have an author or anything. The title is worn with age. But the title of it, you can make out it's kind of like Paradise Lost or something like that. And it just tells a little story about before the Blood War reduced Avernus to a blasted wasteland. It was a honey trap created by Asmodeus, a paradise of
Yeah.
infinite delights designed to lure and enrapture mortals.
Like Avernus was?
Yeah.
hmm
So it used to be a honey trap. Like it used to be like the place where your most desire would could randomly appear in front of you. Be it a mirage, be it real, who knows? But before the Blood War, that is what Avernus was. But now, it is more of a blasted wasteland.
No
one
joke.
has-
In real life, I totally would jump right into the Matrix. Send me in there. I don't care what my real body does. If I think I'm on vacation all the time,
Yeah.
put me in there. I don't
Why
care.
not,
Sounds
right?
great.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that interruption.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And yeah, that's about all you're able to find out in the library with an 18 and
Cool.
a 9.
Cool.
Okay, so
I put a
we're sitting up.
wasteland like
Hmm?
a belt.
Oh,
I wrote down wasteland like a
Waste.
belt, like a waistband
Just
or
all on the
wasteland.
waist. Love it, love it. So you guys are probably sitting at about noon right now. You went down, it was just after breakfast that you started heading over to Silvera's. So we're about early afternoon, noonish. Where to now?
Timmy's.
Timmy's. All right. knowing exactly where Timmy's is, being as you guys were there yesterday, it isn't hard to find. Shops kind of just nestled away there. Ding, you see the sign over top, Timmy's trinkets, and I assume you guys just walk right on in. There is an open sign, so he does seem to be open for business. Yeah.
All right, I guess
Yeah.
I'll walk in and I'll be like, hello there. What is this place?
So walking in, you see just bins and bins of. I mean, you would probably call some of them rubbish. Some of them look good, but there's just bins of trinkets everywhere. And from you don't see anyone to begin with, but after you introduce and be like, "Is there anyone there?" You hear a little crash coming from the back. Kind of sounds like someone might be falling off a ladder or something like that, and you just hear, "Ah, customers! Amazing! Twice in 1 week. That doesn't happen that often." As a little halfling comes scurrying out, smile on his face, and "Hi, I'm Timmy," and kind of looks around and, "Wait a minute. Some of you have been here before, haven't you?"
I sort of try to snap his attention away and go, "This is a wondrous place. Look at all the amazing treasures you have here. What is this over here?" And I kind of point to like a gadget that's on a shelf, probably. And I'm like, "What does this thing do?"
He'll like directly over to you, and it's like you seem like a customer who's willing to buy. You're like, "Ah, yes, that," and he lifts up not the item you are pointing to, but the one next to it, which happens
Whatever.
to be a shrunken head. And yes, this is a shrunken head of a princess, actually, and it is said that she will give you good luck.
Can I sense? Oh, it's not sense mode. What is it? Insight. Can I insight on to see if he's totally bullshitting me and giving me
Sure.
a sales pitch for like a
Sure.
piece of wood or something? 19. There we go.
19. It is a shrunken head. He believes that. Doesn't know. Doesn't seem to know if it was from a princess or not or anything. But he thinks you're here to spend coin, so he'll say almost anything.
Yeah, I got the feeling. This would be much easier if I could cast detect magic.
I'm gonna start rummaging around in the bins and see if anything catches my eye.
Okay. Ding. I'm gonna get you to roll. Let's see what you find. God, where? Roll me a D100.
Neat.
Ooh, I like this.
57.
Seems like a great number.
So after a little bit of rummaging around and whatnot, you throw away a couple like just complete garbages. One looks like it might be used Band-Aid, and you pull out
Ugh.
a candle.
Okay.
Yeah. And seeing that you are rummaging through his trinkets and what you pull out, Tim kind of looks over at you and, yes, that's amazing find there, amazing. That if you want to take that home, five copper pieces.
Yep.
That
What's
candle
so amazing
once
about
lit,
it?
That candle once lit will never go out.
Ooh,
That's pretty amazing, especially for 5 copper.
ever burning candle, you might say.
Yeah.
Neato. I want it.
5 copper.
Now, Tim, do you know who makes the most powerful magical weapons around?
Kind of, he thinks for a minute and, well, Candlekeep here doesn't have a big need for powerful weapons, and like, what were you looking for? It's, as you recall, my box here can make almost anything.
Well, I was hoping for like a magical short sword, perhaps, or a magical dagger.
Nah, Armin can silver weapons, and he's really good at changing one thing into another. But I don't think there's anything in terms of real magical weapons other than what could be pulled out of the box here.
How
What
much does it
about
cost for the box again? What do I do for the box?
Yes. So box, it's an amazing magical item. Yeah. See, I remember you from yesterday. You guys were here yesterday. So for the small fee of 700 gold pieces, you can close and open the box, and some random magical item might appear out of it.
That sounds a lot more expensive than last time.
Rent went
Can't
up.
remember. All right.
In a day.
Well, I'm good. I don't want to spend 700 gold.
Yeah, pass.
do we even
Yeah.
have 700 gold?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
have about 1,400 or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer to know what I'm buying before I buy it.
Yeah, especially for that kind of money.
Do you have
but-
any perhaps magical equipment, like maybe a cloak that can make you invisible, or boots that can make you fly, or things of that nature, or a ring that can protect you from the elements? Something like that?
Kind of, he thinks a little bit, and then, He kind of looks you up and down, and what is your spellcasting focus, Valamir? What would he see that?
Oh, actually, yeah, it's uniquely, it's actually kind of a holy symbol of Lathander that is prominent on my chest.
Okay, yeah. He kind of gives you a look up and down, and you're a magic user, aren't you? You can use a staff, right?
Sure, surely I
Yeah.
can.
This came into my shop a while ago, and it's interesting. None of the magic users here seem to really care about it, but there's not a whole lot of fighting that happens here. And he goes to the back and comes out, and it's currently wrapped in cloth, but he starts unwrapping, and you see this beautiful glass staff.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna make what would that be? I guess a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Arcana
I,
check to
I-
see if you recognize it.
I barely hold myself back from drooling a little bit.
Okay.
No, I don't know what it does. It just looks fancy.
Yeah, it's like it seems to be made from pure glass. Light is shining kind of through it, shooting off kind of rainbows in all directions from it.
It
He's like,
looks real powerful, but also really fragile.
it's like, it's. I've kept it in the back. I've bumped it a few times. I've never broken it myself. But this looks like something you could wield. This looks like something you could wield. I would. What would I sell this for?
Well, I mean, anyone can carry a stick, but what does it do besides it being a cool looking glass stick?
Well, this is a staff of defense.
You said that like like that would mean something to me.
What kind of magic user are you? Well, this staff, while holding it, you will gain a bonus to your armor class. And it also has 10 charges, which are used to fuel the spells within it. And I noticed that you don't wear any armor currently. The charges can be used to cast mage armor or shield.
Ooh, that does sound quite useful.
Ooh!
Whew. So 10 charges, mage armor would cost 1 charge. Shield would be 2 charges.
Hmm.
And it recharges daily at dawn.
Daily at dawn. Oh yeah, but it's what, D4? D6 charges a day. I can't remember.
1d6 plus 4.
Every day? That's a lot for a staff that casts shield and mage armor. All right, yeah, you could basically you could definitely permanently have mage armor, and you could cast shield pretty much as you wanted to.
And he's gonna kind of give you the up and down look. He saw you drooling a little bit looking at this staff. Rare.
Think before you talk. I'm not a fool.
600 gold.
I think that's probably too rich for us. I don't know. What do you think, crew? It's our money as a group. I can't lay claim to it just for myself.
That's pretty cool, though.
I think it's really expensive, but I think for 500 we could do it.
I was thinking 100.
400.
I was also thinking 100, what Bobby said.
You
This
guys are terrible at this bad cop thing. I think
This-
400 sounds fair.
Uriel's
do you-
gonna push by and go. So you remember us?
Yes,
So you saw how much we spent already.
I know how much coin you have. Yes,
Would you say that we're valuable customers?
I would say everyone's a valuable customer around here. I treat all
Perfect.
my
100
customers
gold.
the same. I couldn't go any less than 600.
Mm,
You
How
didn't come down
about-
at all.
150 gold.
I'd rather keep it myself. This with your magic caster's reaction over there, I think I got myself something good as he and starts shining up the glass a little bit. Like maybe I could take this to Baldur's Gate and get 1,500 gold for it.
Baldur's Gate's not that close.
It's not that
not
far
that far.
either.
How often have you made the trip?
Well, I normally don't close down my shop, but for something this rare, look, I'll cut you guys a deal, 550.
4.
I mean, 500, and I pull the gold out from whomever's
Wherever.
side. Yeah.
He
And
will.
just like count it out, or just kind of like lay it out there. Just be like, look, that's all yours right now.
500.
But we
He'll-
still need a couple of things, so we still do need to keep our gold.
He'll nod his head and he'll toss actually toss the staff over to you, Valamir.
Oh, I'm quite agile. I would catch it, no problem.
Okay, and he scoops that 500 gold up. And yeah, you got yourself a nice staff of defense now.
Sweet.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. Just shield, 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 shield.
Well, it's just got so many it charges so much.
Yeah,
Charges
yeah.
daily.
yeah, exactly. So that's like 3 shields a day at least, and 3 sets of mage armor for each like encounter. You know, almost.
Danny, I googled the staff of defense. Is it just that?
Yeah, it's Brian
Okay,
Thaldak would be very familiar with this magical item. That's
Okay,
what was
I will.
in his
I'll
campaign.
Different
just
campaign.
copy the description then for it.
Yeah.
And it saves you having to do it.
Yeah, exactly as written there. And
Okay.
You could just
With
pop
that-
it in on D&D Beyond, hey? Or do you
I
have?
don't-
Are you doing a D&D Beyond sheet?
No, I just
man.
use Roll20.
Yeah.
yeah, most of us are just on the Roll20. And with that, Tim is going to kind of turn away now that business is done with you, and kind of look back to Dingling, and
Mhm.
you seem like someone who likes a good trinket and a good chance at something nice. Look,
Yes, correct.
your friends got to use this yesterday for 500 gold. I'd be willing to do that for you today, as he pulls out the very ornate box that he was showing the group yesterday. They
Well, hold
got
on.
some.
How much do we have left now? Like 600 gold?
You'd have 740 left or something like that.
That's not bad still.
Yeah, so you can get one more roll.
So you're
Remember,
gonna
you
charge
did
me
pre,
500,
and
now
I'll
you're gonna charge me 500.
yeah. It's this
No,
box is
buy one, get one
amazing.
free, my friend.
Not even a little bit.
Buy one, get one at least 70% off.
Nah.
It's BOGO Thursdays, didn't you know?
Hello.
Hell yeah.
I have a family to feed. My kids are
So
in
do
the
we.
back.
I have a world to save, bitch. You think you're special?
What do you mean a world to save?
A city to save at least.
And kind of looks at you guys and what are you talking about? You guys are crazy. 500 gold. I didn't give your friends a deal or not a deal. I didn't give your friends any money off on this. It wouldn't be fair for me to charge them full price and to not charge you full price.
Did you charge us 250 gold last time?
Nah, it was 3 and
So you're
500.
charging me double?
Oh.
What did we get from it again?
Some pretty
Was
fucking
that the
sick
armor?
stuff.
Yeah, the
So-
2 pieces of armor.
So an adamant half plate
Yeah.
and a demon armor full plate.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the half plate on.
So
And what are we doing with the full plate?
We should
again,
break it
that's
down.
with Bree. That's with Bree,
Yeah.
or that's with Narvin, and it's already been decided.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you say? He kind of gives you an up and down look, holds out his hand. I'm Tim. What's your name?
I'm just gonna look at Uriel and
Do it.
Feldak.
Trust your GM. Do it. It's gonna be something fun.
Or you could let me do it.
It's up to you guys if you want
So
to
I'm
do it or
gonna look
not.
to Uriel and Feldak, and I'm gonna say, should I?
Yeah. By the looks of it, we got some good stuff out of it last time, so
I will shake
Yeah.
his hand, and I
Okay.
will say, I am diggling, and I'll do my little diggle.
What use is gold in hell?
Your little dinging bell.
Exactly.
All right. I assume you guys count out the 500 gold.
Yep.
He places the box down just kind of like he did yesterday. Starts waving his hands and like saying the complete most nonsense you can. Valimir, you can tell he's pretending to do some like kind of magical stuff, but you also
I
feel
outwardly roll my eyes.
you also feel some very strong magic coming off of this box. He taps it and tells Ding to open it up.
I will open the box. What's in
Eh.
the box?
What's in the box? Roll me a D9.
I'm sorry, a D9?
Yeah. So on the actual like chat, you have to the dash R and then 1D9.
Is that even physically possible in the real world?
What the fuck, D9? No, slash roll. Do I space it out? Slash R?
Yeah.
Yeah,
slash
it's
R
just
space
slash
one.
R space and then D and a number. Sorry, I didn't mean
Thank
to
you.
stomp
Oh.
on your ball.
Eh? Oh, we both rolled a 9 on there. Whew. Okay. Them high rolls. So 9. And I'm gonna need 2 D100s.
This sounds dangerous.
Mhm.
52 and 39.
90s are always interesting, that's for sure.
Well, it's a 52 and a 39.
Yeah.
Oh. I did not notice that you had
And
rolled them both
then-
together.
39.
I thought it was 93 too.
Okay.
91.
Or sorry,
Yeah, it
91.
would be strange
like,
for you to
it
think it was a
wasn't ever,
93.
yeah.
Roll me a D3 now.
Oh my goodness.
3.
That's how many charges you get.
Oh.
2.
I'm assuming you get a wish. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
No.
can you imagine?
2 wishes.
You each get a deck of many things.
No.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna end the campaign.
There is
That's how a campaign of ours ended. Not
Yeah,
ours,
that
but
is-
one
that
that
is
we were
true.
in.
there is a crystal ball in the
Okay,
box.
That is cool.
All of that for one
Fine.
crystal ball.
Okay, that's mine. What else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, a crystal ball.
It's a
Nothing
magic
more,
crystal ball, I
nothing
assume though.
less.
Yeah, nothing more,
I
nothing
s-
less.
I assume it's a magical crystal ball.
Well,
Ding would have to
it's
spend
not-
some time with it to find out what it does.
I am
Yeah.
fascinated. I'm picturing one of those like juggler balls.
Yeah,
No,
like David
yeah,
Bowie.
Yeah, it's
Bowie.
David Bowie's
The
yeah.
David
yeah,
Bowie.
labyrinth balls.
Yeah.
Labyrinth style.
I'm
Contact
Hundred
regular.
percent. That is
Yeah.
what it.
obsessed
that-
with this thing.
Or
That
a
is what it
Palantir,
can look
maybe?
like. All right,
Palantir,
so
that'd be sweet.
A what, sorry?
Palantir, the crystal ball from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, well, Dana's obsessed.
That would be so
Absolutely
much cooler. All right, with that, he'll again close the box and kind of skirt it under his robes. And is there any more trinkets I could get you?
I think we're broke, my boy.
Yeah, I
Basically,
think we're
yep.
good to go.
But speaking of spending gold in hell, how are we going to eat in Avernus? Can you hunt there? Are there
There's nothing.
cities?
Like anything that we hunt, we don't really want to eat.
I'm
Yeah,
Are
there's
there
nothing.
Hellhound, I guess.
There's
That's a
nothing
good, that's a
really in
good
the
question,
books.
though. Yeah, how are we gonna survive?
Maybe we
So
won't
then-
eat there.
That it's bad to assume that.
I don't know.
Do we have
We should
good
get a
berries?
lot of rations.
Wait, do we have good berries?
Hmm?
Does Narvin have good berries?
From the back, Narvin kind of grunts and nods.
Yeah, because that's a
Okay,
day's
so we won't
ration
die.
each.
Yeah.
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 Good berry would be
Um,
enough to sustain you.
Okay.
For a full 24 hours.
Each one, yeah. She can handle all of us with one
Oh, but
spell.
her good berries are special, extra powerful, but she only has 5 of them. So 48 hours per good berry.
That's
No.
because she can
That's
cast it every
accurate?
day. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
So
her
that would
good
make more
berries
sense,
are
yeah.
good daily.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, most of like they normally are, right? So to
Yeah.
lose half of
Hers
them
hers just heals
wouldn't be good.
more health as well.
Right, but
Yeah.
she can only create half.
Right. But there's only
Well,
five.
there's only
of us.
5 of us, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so just as long as we don't need them in a pinch. So
Well, we
Uh,
can live for a couple of days without food. You're
also
not gonna
she can cast
die.
it more than once, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so okay. And then
That's
but we should grab maybe some health potions. Do we have
We
health
haven't.
potions?
we don't have a lot of money.
No, we
you
don't.
you guys currently have, I believe my last count was 7 regular health potions from the gift
Yeah, I
table.
don't think we need to
Wow,
buy.
okay, no,
them.
we're good then. Yeah, we're good.
Also, I can cast healing magics
Yeah, me too.
in a pinch.
Can we just assume that we each have at least 1 health potion on our person then?
Yeah, make that 8 health potions.
Yeah.
Another one just got redeemed.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Thank you, viewer. Sorry I can't see your chat or anything, but thank you, whoever you are.
How come
Alright.
all these potions are just like potions of stuff, not just okay, whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. On to Armin's. Is that where you guys want to go?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they got to pick up their weapons. But I hope
Yes.
we're prepaid.
They were prepaid.
Yes, my soul
Luckily
was.
they were.
God.
And yeah, so heading over to Armin's. It's not too far down the road. As you get closer, it starts getting a little bit hotter, kind of like how Calgary is right now. And in the distance, you just hear the clanging of hammer hitting anvil, and you from like 30, 40 feet away, you can just hear Armin's yelling of like, "Damn it! Come on! No, no! I hit it that direction, not that direction." And then a couple like very soft clinks and whatnot. But as you're approaching, he kind of looks up and friends, I have just finished your guys' masterpieces that you got me to work on for you.
Perfect. What were we buying again?
So I believe Uriel, you now have a silvered greatsword,
Hell yeah.
Yes.
and I can't remember Theldak. Did you get him to silver your short sword?
I
Yeah,
guess it
you
would have been a
did.
short sword.
Yeah. So you have a silvered short sword now as well.
Okay, so I'll just delete one that I
Mine's
have.
actually the great axe.
Great axe. Okay, not longsword. Okay. So yeah, both of your weapons are silvered now. You guys did pay yesterday for them, so we don't need to take any money out of your guys' pockets for that.
Can I get him to silver my fist?
I think that acid might melt the silver.
I don't have to make it acid.
You don't have to.
Do I just like say like do I just make a note of it that it's silvered?
Yeah.
Because I can't see it.
Yeah, and you can say it's like you change it to piercing silvered or something like that in it if you want to remember through on that. And yeah, he kind of. Is there anything else you guys would need?
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind a shield. Just in
A
case.
shield?
If things are pretty spicy down there, I might need the defense more than the offense.
Okay. He just has regular shields,
That's
but
that's fine.
10 gold pieces.
10 gold. That's
Mhm.
what I have on me right now, so I'll just give you what I've got.
Perfect. Perfect. So you have a shield that you can kind of just stow on your back for now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where would you guys like to go now?
I feel like
I
we're
guess
forgetting something, but I can't think of what else I would want.
Right?
It's gonna be something obvious, and then we're gonna be in hell, and it's gonna be like, you really needed this one really easy thing to get on Earth, but now you're in hell.
Well, if you guys got
I don't
nothing
know.
else that you can think of, you can
I mean,
head on back to Silvera.
let's rickety roll, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Alrighty, so heading back it, again doesn't take too long. You guys are familiarizing yourself with the city quite well. I will say, Thaldek, you might want to refresh your camera. I think it froze. I don't think you can stay in that one position for that long.
Nope.
And
That's quitter talk.
that's quitter talk. Yes, yes. And boom. I'm just sorry, bumping down to exactly where we would be.
I'm gonna be mad when you punish us for forgetting the very obvious thing we should have bought.
Do I seem like the DM that would do that?
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So heading back in, Silvera is still there. Sylvester and Thievius Craig seem to be gone, and Rhea had decided to stick around with Silvera and not journey. She didn't feel like she needed to pick up anything. All right. So Silvera, kind of, are you guys ready to go then? That was quick.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a reason not. Ooh, I've proficiency in. Oh, that's calligrapher's tools. What a weird thing to pick.
All right.
We were,
So
we were talking before about scrolls or potentially
I suppose that was probably the thinking.
gems or something like that, maybe.
Yeah,
Do
but we
need
have no more money, right?
components?
yeah, I don't think you
Oh,
guys
for
have quite
well,
enough.
yeah, I don't think we have enough money to
We have
do
like
much of that.
200 and how much?
It would get you like 2 level 1 scrolls, maybe. I wouldn't worry about it.
All right. So entering through on Silvera's room again, she'll usher you guys. Of course, every time I move my book here, it changes exactly where it goes. So Silvera ushers you to a crescent-shaped platform landing with a stunning view of the sea. Just now, you guys realize she had said 20 miles west. That's straight out to sea. Waiting for you atop this platform are several griffins with saddles.
Hell yeah!
With
I get real excited.
Their handlers standing nearby to help you.
Oh, don't worry, I can
Yeah.
ride one of these. I'm used to riding.
The griffins have instructions to fly you to Traxigor's tower. Don't worry, it's safe. The handlers each kind of hold out a rein to each of you, offering
Hey,
up.
and I'm so excited.
You guys all hop on the griffin?
Yes.
Zero hesitation. I'm jumping the saddle almost.
No one's scared of flying?
I want my wings back. That's like my whole point in life. Absolutely. I'm stoked.
Hey.
Nice.
So as soon as all of you guys are stationed on, the handlers say, "Do not let go of the reins." And right there, the griffins take flight, heading out into sea, flying just below the clouds.
I give my griffin a little pat just before he takes off, and as he takes off, it like jerks me back, and I get whiplash as he like flings into the air.
Yeah, it's like these guys, they're used to professional riders riding them, so they're not the most gentle of flyers, and
I got
griffins
animal
themselves
handling. I'm
are
good.
not the most gentle of flyers. So flying just below the clouds, Candlekeep looks no less majestic from the air, but it grows smaller as the griffins move on. I do believe, yeah, I did swap you guys over to the Candlekeep map, so you know exactly what Candlekeep looks like.
We can see the griffins riding out.
Yeah.
It looks way cooler. Oh no, that's Elturel I'm looking at, isn't it?
Nope. Looks
what's
kind of
the-
similar, but that is Candlekeep. That is on the map right now. Right. So, it grows smaller as the griffins soar westward. Large rocky islands pass below you, and beyond them lies the open sea. After a long journey, you see a windowless, doorless stone tower, which somehow just floats in the sky ahead. The griffins pass through jagged holes riding the tower's peak and land onto the floor below, which has a spiral staircase leading down, which would pop us into here.
Oh, cool.
Neato.
I'm gonna decide if I would have seen anything like this before, because like I'm kind of a country boy that's sort of lucked into magic, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's like probably not. It's his tower is far enough out to sea you couldn't see it from shore, and this is something that's pretty special. That's pretty special.
Yeah.
So you guys are
so I just
currently
feel like-
you guys are
sick.
currently up on the top floor here, and there's a staircase leading down. The griffins wait for you guys, to dismount, and then as soon as you're dismounted, all five, there'd be 6 of them, take off and fly away.
I'm just like grinning all silly, being a goof. Just feeling like this is awesome.
Love it, love it. You guys head down the staircase. Yeah, start setting traps for this guy. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, we just
Setting
go
traps. What?
talk to who we're supposed to talk to, I suppose.
All right. So, one level down, you see a cluttered chamber illuminated by various objects upon which it seems to be a continual flame spell seems to be cast upon it. Scurrying around the room, you see a very weird character. Let's show this.
Oh, cool.
You see an otter dressed in a
Damn
in a
daughters.
tiny red casserole. The otter mumbles to itself in common, mentioning something about a tuning fork. And then
Oh my
he
goodness.
notices you and stands upright. "Lulu, wake up! Our guests have arrived!" And as soon as he says that, at the sound of her name, something pops out from underneath a whole bunch of books. Sorry, I'm just ripping into a different layer. And out from under the books, a small elephant with golden fur appears.
Cool.
The elephant takes to the air on feathery wings and lets out a very pleasing trumpet sound, which you see sparkles escaping from her trumpet.
Wow, I've never seen anyone like the two of you before. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Traxie will kind of nod and look you guys up and down and so this is who Silvira thinks can survive down in Avernus. Interesting, but I do owe her a favor and I will get you guys there. Do you have any
Why not
questions?
look well suited?
How do we get back?
Oh, that's something that you guys need to figure out. I'm just here to get you two there.
Shouldn't that be something we know before we go?
I mean,
Can we get ruby slippers or something?
Well,
Yeah,
it's like
or like a ring that teleports us back.
it. Yeah,
That place like home.
that wasn't part of the deal I was told. I am not willing to stay down in Avernus for that long. No, 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 no. I was just told to get you there safely. And then Lulu kind of blurs her horn, and there are other ways to get back. I was once down in Avernus.
What's it like?
And she kind of thinks for a little bit, and I don't remember.
Then how do you know there are ways to get back?
Well, I'm here now, aren't I? She kind of
Fair
looks
enough.
looks down at her little feet and kind of stomps them a little bit. Yeah, I'm here.
How did you get back?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry, maybe this is rude to ask, but can I pet you? You look adorable.
Lulu is gonna like somehow stand up taller. Like I think she's considered actually a small creature. So she's pretty small, like maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet high with the little wings and whatnot. And she'll stand a little bit taller and kind of fly a little bit closer to you. And yeah, she seems to be all for the pets.
Yeah, I'll just pet her nicely. I'll be like, "This is awesome."
And Lulu is gonna go. I I might not remember how I got back, but I know how I got there.
Well, how did you get there?
Well, I was with Zariel when she assembled her army of Hellriders to attack Avernus. Through the gate we went, tearing through devils. Victory was within our grasp until some of the Hellriders betrayed us. They retreated
Wait.
through the gates and sealed it behind.
But wait, I'm confused. Why were the hell? So, aren't the Hell Riders protectors of Elturel? Why were they? Oh, because they didn't realize they were serving Zariel. Like, why were they serving Zariel openly?
Well-
I'm confused by that.
Well,
Is it-
Zariel's an angel.
Isn't she a demon or a devil? Which one is she? I forget.
Level.
I mean,
That's not what I've heard.
it seems like you guys are finding out both right now. Well,
We've seen her like image.
you
of
have
an
seen her.
angel.
You have seen an angel image, and the original stories was of an angel going down into Avernus fighting with the Hellriders. And this is where Lulu will also say, well, before she was captured, once the gates were sealed, there wasn't much hope for us. We couldn't get any more reinforcements, but before she was captured, Zariel told me to hide her sword so it wouldn't fall into evil hands. Someone helped me hide the sword, but I don't remember who. We found a place to hide it, but I don't remember where.
Of
I
course.
escaped Avernus,
But you don't remember how.
but I don't remember how. Most of my
Don't we have
memory
that
is gone.
sword?
Most of my memory is gone, and I don't remember why.
Do we
So-
not have that sword?
But you
Damnation
also-
is not the sword of Zariel. I will say that.
Okay.
You also said that the Hellriders betrayed Zariel before she was captured.
Yeah, they turn tail and run. I don't know why.
They
It's
just
like,
ran.
is there nothing better than battling demons and devils? And she kind of like puffs out her chest a little bit more. I love me a good devil fight.
This isn't part of the story of Hellriders, right? It's not common knowledge.
No,
if
this would
it's
not be
even true.
common knowledge.
Even if it's true, right?
It the story you guys heard, which I think was told. Was it told the session you were gone?
I think I heard it.
It might have been. So what you guys heard, Zariel located the gate to which the fiends were entering through the natural world. She declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the infernal host that was amassing there. The Hell Riders sent out the riders of Elturel, now numbering many thousands, with Zariel at their head, riding a golden mastodon.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
With a great cry, Zariel and her army charged through the gate. The legions of Avernus trembled and buckled, but did not crumble. And they say Zariel was defeated, and the remnants of her army just returned to Elturel, overcome with grief with the loss of their general.
And then our new friend, this golden mastodon, you might say, is now telling us that the Hell Riders actually abandoned her.
She seems to be a little bit smaller than a mastodon, but
Considerably, but does she look like one?
But she also
Possibly.
doesn't remember how she got here, so who knows? Maybe becoming whatever she is now is a part of whatever that was. Interesting. But you clearly knew Zariel personally to have known that happened, even if you can't remember it.
she kind of brows her eyes a little bit, and her trunk kind of like lifts up and then falls down in sadness. And yes, I think I knew her well. I don't remember.
I think you are probably a mighty warrior. You just don't remember.
You see like a light pink blush come up from, like, somehow this Hollyphant is blushing right now, and she's like, yes, great warrior, defeating devils and demons alike.
Of course. That's what we're about to do.
Yeah.
Do you want
And
to
it-
come with us?
Well, of course.
You'd be a great ally.
With the 7 of us, no devil or demon can defeat us. With the power of friendship,
Invincible.
I look forward to kicking evil's butt.
Indeed.
And during this conversation, Traxigor is still like kind of wandering around, muttering, lifting up like loose pieces of parchment. And where is that tuning fork?
The one in your hand?
And he looks down. Ah, yeah. Good eye, good eye. So, whenever you guys are ready, I am ready. And he holds up this tuning fork, almost like he's expecting you to know exactly what it is and exactly what it does.
So, do we touch it, or are you gonna point it at us? What's going on?
I'll walk over and stand in front of him.
Is it gonna hurt?
So you walk over and stand in
my
front of
first
him.
time.
Yeah.
He holds it high, and like in an instant, he smashes it down to the ground, and all of you get this sucking feeling, like you're being sucked through a tube, and everything goes dark. And just as fast as it all went dark, a hot, stinging air assaults your senses. You open your eyes. The city street in which you stand is lined with buildings that are crumbling, if not already collapsed. The ground shudders beneath your feet, and in the red, smoky sky, a 400-foot diameter sphere of darkness discharges strokes of bluish-white lightning that strikes the city in irregular intervals. You see strikes probably 300 feet to the west of you, then about a mile and a half down. Perched atop a different bluff overlooking the city, overlooking the rest of the city, you see a great crumbling fortress. This is where I'm gonna bounce you guys into
This must be Elturel.
here.
Looks a lot like what Companion turned into.
Ernest?
And then
Wow.
Traxigor gazes up
Oh, there we
gazes
go.
up at the black orb nervously, utters a few arcane syllables, and disappears from sight.
What about Lulu?
Lulu's there, Rhea's there, and the party is there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but you guys you see Traxigor is there 1 second, gone the next.
Now, Lulu, I know you're a brave warrior, but Are you prepared for battle? Like, what will you do if a fight happens?
The other top up. Yeah. Right.
Oh, I can do a lot. Let me just bump it into here for a second. And as you kind of question what she's able to do, she kind of looks over at one of the crumbling walls and just head first headbutts it with her tusks, because she does have some tusks coming out as well, some little tusks.
Nice.
Aw.
And then with that, the wall crumbles a little bit.
Hey, good job.
And she's like, "Yes, I'm great warrior to defeat evil."
Yeah, that's why we're here. Just
And
don't
then-
get hurt, okay?
And then with that, she looks around a little bit and, oh, my head hurts and I want someone to roll me a d6.
Whoever's first.
Teldak, got it.
And then after a while, she kind of like sits back up and shakes her head. And I used to be able to shape change into a golden mammoth. I used to be Zariel's war mount. I remember.
That's great. Wait, is it because you're here? That's why you remember?
I don't know.
Maybe
Who changed you this way?
maybe to get back you had to forget. Maybe that was the price.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Well, what do you remember now? Clearly you remember something.
Just what she told you.
All right. Well, maybe over time you'll remember more things.
Maybe.
Maybe try hitting your head against the wall again.
She
Might
runs
remember
head
something
first. She runs head first into the wall again.
new.
Oh, don't hurt yourself though.
Crumbles a little bit more. And then she's like, "Wait." And then her trunk kind of pops up a little bit and a little toot comes out of it and some sparkles pop out. And then you guys see light up here, kind of like she cast a spell or something. And there's light just glowing on the end of Lulu's horn. Or her, not her horn, her freaking whatever elephants have. Trunk.
Trunks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on her trunk.
Oh, that's a neat trick. That could
She-
come in handy down here.
She looks and, "I can do magic?"
Does-
Apparently so.
Does anyone want to give them a quick heal and let them run their head against the wall again? Because this has been nothing but good so far.
Well, it doesn't seem that that her hitting into the wall seemed to be hurting her at all. But
Okay.
as you guys are kind of, I assume you're all like semi-circling around Lulu, who's ramming into this building that's collapsing. You guys kind of look over and you see Rhea, and she just seems really disheartened by what she sees around her.
Oh,
But-
quick housekeeping moment. Sorry, go ahead. I
Yeah, no.
thought you were...
What do you need for housekeeping?
Oh, well, now that I have this staff, can I say that when I hit level 5, I replaced mage armor with another level 3 spell instead? Because I didn't do my spell replacement this time because I was kind of happy with my spells. But if this staff has that many charges, then I don't need to keep mage armor, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm cool with that if you pick a new spell out.
Okay, sweet. I'll do that. Oh, I guess I should do it before we get in a fight so that I don't just pick the handiest spell.
Pick the handiest spell. But yeah, you see like disheartened look in her eyes, but there is still that that determined look, and it seems to shine through a little bit more. And she kind of stands up and raises her long sword, and we should head to there as she points to the collapsing castle. That is the high hall.
Why?
Well, that
High
is the high hall. If there's anyone left alive, that is where they would go.
Agreed. Let's go save some people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So
Where is that on the map that we have here? Is that what
Where are
this
we
thing is here?
exactly?
that is what I was just about to tell you. Okay, so that is on that layer. So we are going to layer this to the token layer. So an X should have just appeared on. So that is where you guys are right now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And this is the high hall over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So we gotta cross this bridge here.
Yeah, so there's a bridge here
Cool.
and a bridge
Neato.
here.
Now that's not obviously 40
That,
feet.
that is not
That's-
scale.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can say you can tell it would be a couple hours walk at least, like you're walking through the whole city almost. And yeah, Rhea will mention that. So Eltrel, that used to be a river flowing through it, and the bridges. She lets you know of the two bridges that you should be heading towards.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have my shield equipped and
Okay.
my Nikoloth claw.
Yeah. I'm gonna have damnation equipped.
Damnation equipped. Okay. Let me just do something here. Oh,
I'm gonna take life transference. By the way,
I have never heard of that spell. That sounds cool.
I hurt myself and it heals someone else.
Oh,
I'm that is pretty
neat.
cool.
Hmm.
Sorry guys,
Neato.
I'm just popping a new map open here. I forgot your guys' tokens weren't on it yet. Your tokens are still freaking in Candlekeep. Oh, and we have Lulu coming around too.
Lulu. La 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 Lulu.
Oh, wrong one there. And Lulu. All right, so with Rhea guiding the way, you guys do start making your way towards where you assume excuse me, where you assume the nearest bridge is. As you guys are walking, again, that the big what you can assume that it is the companion in the sky, or what was the companion shooting bolts of lightning off of it every once in a while. But as you guys are about to round a corner, boom, around the corner of a still standing structure runs a woman with two toddlers, one in each arm. In her wake, you guys can make out three infernal monsters with glaives and snake-like beards. The fiends are laughing darkly as the woman is screaming, and the children are crying. What do you do?
I'm gonna run in. Boom.
I want to use my staff to cast Mage Armor.
I'll just assume you cast Mage Armor, and we'll take one away each morning, kind of thing.
Cool. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right, so I'm gonna stop you guys right there because it's like there are some like action
It's
economy
initiative
stuff.
time pretty soon. Yeah.
So stuff you gotta figure out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, you weren't here for
Okay.
that. So we're gonna get everyone to roll initiative, and we'll see how
Don't forget
quickly.
to select your token first.
I appreciate that.
I still forget about 30% of the time. It's really annoying.
That's why I'm here, to remind everyone.
Huzzah.
How do you have plus 5.2?
It's
Dex
just an
bonus.
option that you can use that's called tiebreaker. So it adds your dex as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How do I
But
turn
if
down?
it's just like,
5 and then
oh,
20
see,
for
like
dex.
there's a 15 there. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit above them.
Chapter 2 is the hardest for me because I have
You're
so
the
many.
devils. We fought some of those already.
Yes, you have. You guys would recognize these as someone you have fought before.
Certainly have.
All right.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, doesn't someone have to go?
Oh,
I
I've
think
still got like
45.
30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uriel still has
okay.
time.
I just didn't want you to forget and then be in trouble. That's all.
Oh, no, I'm watching.
Okay.
All right.
He's
So
got the alarm set for it. Don't worry.
first
Yep.
to move is one of the devils, and they're going to head on over,
Don't.
rip one of the children out of the woman's hand, and
Triggering
back.
stuff.
head back with it.
Oh god.
Before we can
And
do anything, that's the worst.
so, and that will be his turn, as he would have used his action to rip the child out of the hand. And that'll bring us. Okay, so Rhea gets to go first. Rhea, seeing that, is just going to frickin'. Yeah, she's going to dash all the way in front of the woman and the child that are left, holding her long sword and short sword out in a defensive stance, and yells back to you guys to get the child. Don't let them take her. And end her turn there, bringing us to Dingaling.
Okay, so I have 60 feet of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
60?
6. Yes, I'm a monk. I get plus 10 every fucking level. Oh, sorry, excuse my language.
Oh, it's
Okay.
even plus stream.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Is it every level?
Yeah, I don't think it's every level.
I get plus
But
10.
not every level though.
It looks like it. Oh no, it's not every level. You have
It goes
unarmored
up.
movement of plus 10 feet.
Yeah.
At the 6th level, you have it of 15 feet. It's
So you
not
have
cumulative.
40 feet. You have 40 feet of movement. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, monks?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck, monks?
Where
So you have
you're level
40
5.
feet of
Yeah, you're
movement.
40 feet.
I have
Yeah.
40 feet. Okay.
I did at one point have a monk that moved 90 feet and around, but it's because he had boots of striding and springing.
Yeah, it's
and
like
they were the old
e-
kind.
Eventually you can get to there, but
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Oh my god, that would be so OP.
It looked like
Okay.
kind of when I first saw that grid, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
No, it
Wait
makes
a
sense.
minute.
No,
Wait a minute. It's
That's
like
a
you
smart
have
point.
2 like cantrip slots all the way down until you have 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
you
anyways,
need
I have 40 feet.
Yeah.
So 55, 50, 45, 40. Looks like I'm dashing
okay.
to here.
That would provoke 2 opportunity attacks from these guys.
Fine, sure.
Yeah?
Are you sure?
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So the closest one to you, like, he's a little surprised, so he doesn't get his glaive down in time. But just like in the jail, his beard kind of comes alive and just kind of attempts to wriggle on you. Let me rip in. And misses, I believe, a 9 misses. But the other one is able to take a swing with his glaive. And he gets a crit.
That's not great.
So you take 16 slashing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
My key points for a second. No.
I don't
Yeah.
think those are going to help you right now.
I messed up. It's fine. So how much damage? 16?
16 slashing damage and a con save.
And a con save. Neato burrito.
You can make.
Cool.
Ooh, not when you don't have advantage,
Cool,
apparently.
Cool.
Okay, the
That's not
wound.
great.
The wound seems to hurt more so than you remember it hurting on the surface.
Oh, that's going to suck later on.
Neat.
Anything else?
Well, yeah. So I wanted to use dash as a bonus action.
Which
and
you
use
can do with
a
your Qui point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Qui?
Quichi?
Qui?
Chiquichi? Okay.
Gucci,
All right,
Gucci,
so
Gucci.
I'm using that.
Okay.
And now I get to attack
Yeah, you can do your regular attacks.
Twice?
twice. Correct. I have extra attack.
Yeah. And you can do
Fifth
a
level.
bone. So 15.
No, bonus done.
15
Unless-
does hit.
Bitch slap.
And okay, you're only in range of one of them. And you do slash or acid damage, right?
Acid. Yeah, I'm gonna acid.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so that's your first attack.
And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing
There you go.
for my second trick.
Monks have many tricks. An 18 hits.
Acid.
Okay.
You can just choose it to be acid?
It's always acid. If I
Oh,
want it
it's-
to be acid.
She's a green dragon or brass dragon?
I'm an acid dragon. I don't know. I picked acid.
I think it's a brass dragon is what you had chosen on. And yeah, it's like she can choose between bludgeoning
Black
or
even.
acid.
Could be a black dragon.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I picked
All right.
acid. I don't know.
Green is poison, actually, I think. And black is acid?
But
Is
what
that
I
right?
should have
I
done
don't
is I
remember.
should have used my breath move. But that's cool.
It's all good.
Oh.
That'll bump us over to Valamir. You see Dingaling just
Heck.
both Dingaling and Rhea just go booking into this fight.
Yeah,
Can we-
but we all know my party trick. I'm gonna move myself to there and then cast levitate on the other child, so to get it out of reach.
The one that he's grappling,
No, the one that's free, just
the
so
one that's free.
he can't get grabbed by anyone else. Yeah.
Okay. In levitate,
so-
does it say the creature has to be willing?
Yeah.
He has to make a save. You are a stranger, and he is terrified. So he is gonna
danger.
he is going to attempt to not, but that would be a
On save 16.
con save.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, so this is a commoner. Fails, so he does float up 20 feet into the air.
Yeah, and I moved already, so that means I can't move them, I think, right?
Right beside the bathroom downstairs.
You can change target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. Oh, I guess it doesn't take an action?
On the rail. So like lift it up and
Yeah, so you can only move it
Oh,
up and
does.
down.
that'll have
It takes
everything
an
going.
action for me to move them up or down,
Yeah.
if they're not me. Okay, yeah, good to know. Okay, so that's fine. She's 20 feet up in the air. I moved. I'm done.
Okay, child is screaming a little bit right now. Mother looks concerned,
Scream,
but
safe. It's okay.
concerned, but also like thankful. You guys don't appear to be demons or devils, so she's okay with that. That'll jump us to Theldak.
I guess I will just. Can I see over top of this building? Is it like destroyed enough that I can?
It's
See
pretty
over it?
crumpled and whatnot, but I would say they're like if you were to try to like shoot an arrow through there, they would get 3/4 cover.
Okay.
And remember,
So-
you did state you do have your shield on, so
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
can't use a bow.
Yeah, I'm just curious if I can see over top or not.
Yeah, it's like you
so
can, you can make them out, but they
I'll
would
move
gain
to
cover.
there, and then I guess I'm just gonna use my action to dash,
Mhm.
and then I'll move to here, and then attack this guy here using a bone or using a action surge.
Okay.
And
this guy here.
that'll be 2 attacks with the Nikoloth Claw. First one is a 14 to hit.
14 hits. Yeah,
Nice.
that's 8
For
to
8
start.
piercing.
Magical piercing, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will attack again
Yeah, because of the action surge.
with a 23
23 hit, so that's another 8.
piercing. Yeah. And
Okay.
then I'm going to I'll expend a dice to trip attack it, and I'll add an extra d8 of damage, and then it makes a strength saving throw. DC is 16. So 2 extra
16.
points of damage, and then
Okay.
it needs to make a DC strength 16.
19 on
Damn
its
it,
save.
damn, that's a good. All right, so it does not get knocked prone.
Okay, but it takes the 2 extra damage.
It
Right?
does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. Oh wait, did I use a bonus action? I use action to dash. No, I
And then you
haven't
action
used.
surged. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
You
haven't
haven't
used a
used your
bonus
bonus
action,
action.
but I don't really have one. Oh yeah.
No, you'd have to not have your shield to be able to do dual wielding, and you can't make a
Well,
third
I'll
attack.
just I'll use branding smite. I should have used this just a moment ago, but I will imbue my next weapon attack.
with
Actually,
your
no,
lady.
I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. That's
No.
stupid to do that right now.
Okay.
Just go. Yeah.
Okay. That'll bring us to our devil group here.
I'll use a bonus action to say, drop the girl or you're all gonna die. That's it. Drop the child, whatever.
Drop. This would be the girl that they have with them. So this first one I think needs to make a con save because you have wounded him. A 9, so he'll take both of those damages and be pretty hurt there. In response to your drop the girl, he is gonna say, "She's our meal. Find your own." And he is gonna take a couple swings at you. So his beard comes alive and takes a swing at you. 14.
At me?
Yeah.
No. You're missing someone in the turn order.
I've grouped together one group of the devils, and then
Oh,
the
okay.
other one's a single.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he is going to make his second attack with his glaive. 15.
Misses.
And then his friend here is going to come around and make a couple attacks at you since they think you're trying to steal their food. So that's an 11,
Misses.
which misses. And a crit.
Yeah, the crit hits.
So you take 16 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
All right. So Constitution save. I'll just throw you out right now. And I take 16
Slashing
damage.
Okay. Your wound does not seem to be as bad as Dings's. And that will be their turn there, bringing us over to Uriel. What do you do seeing everyone kind of running around?
Well, I am going to move and bonus action dash. Or full action dash.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to go there. Then bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just spit on this guy.
He opens his mouth.
Ew.
oh,
Ow.
That's hot.
Danny!
That's a power move right there.
That is a power move.
That is a power move. That brings us to Lulu. Lulu, seeing all of this, goes into her own, like, adorable little rage, and somehow, she flies. God, hitting buttons. All the way around, takes a big sweeping move around here to the other side of this one, and screams, "You put her down! We're gonna take you! We're gonna get you!" And attempts to hit him with her tusks. And misses. And a little growl escapes her mouth. And that'll be her turn. Bringing us to this first bearded devil here again. What is he gonna do? He's hurt. It's a child. He's gonna attack Ding 2 more times.
Cool.
So first with his beard, as it comes alive into 23. So that's 6 more piercing damage. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
Let me do math for a second here. Oh, Lord. I'm going to meet you today. Oh, cool.
Oh, come on.
Cool.
And you are poisoned.
Yeah, neat.
And then he makes his second attack at you. I think a 12 misses, though.
God.
Okay, so that'll be his turn.
Neat.
Rhea is going to join the fray here. She feels that the two there seem to be in good hands. So she is going to make a couple attacks at this fighter in front of her. First one with her longsword. A 15 hits. And then twice with her short sword. One being a crit.
I love her.
But the last one misses. And 22. She does 24 damage to this guy. But he seems to shake off her attacks quite easily.
Yeah, we should have done something with her weapons too, guys.
That brings us
We
to
just met her like 5 minutes ago.
Rhea? Rhea you've had for a while.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about Lulu.
Get someone to target. Ooh. Ding, it's your turn.
Cool.
You take, before anything happens,
Oh no.
12 more. What kind of damage does it say this is? Oh no, you just... No damage appears to happen, but the wound, it's throbbing. And you feel like it seems to like just suck the energy out of you. And you lose 12 more hit points.
Oh my god.
I have a nap.
Ooh.
That's not a great sign.
Okay. So Ding is down. How would I roll this? So the damage happens at the start of your turn. Would you do a death save on this since you haven't actually had your turn? Or would the death save start next round? I don't know.
I would
start
roll
next round.
Yeah,
Next round?
because
Yeah.
it's both his
Yeah.
start of turns, and
Yeah.
the death save wouldn't have
That is
triggered
true.
until
That is
that
true.
was
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
resolved. Yeah.
That'll pop us to Valimir. I don't think you see Ding go down. From your angle, with
Okay.
the wall still being there, and how small Ding is, because Ding's only, about 4 feet, 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah, around there.
What's the woman doing now?
Looking up at her child, seeing that he's safe and you guys seem to be fighting, she's begging to get her other child back.
Okay, I'll race at least to the corner, so that's 10 feet, right? And now I guess I'd probably see all this.
Yeah.
I might actually just stay there then, because I'm gonna concentrate on keeping the child way up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Which the other child's still alive, right?
Currently, yes. I mean, yes.
Can I see that Dingling is down?
No.
From here, you'd see Dingaling kind of crumbled to the ground. You don't know what happened or anything, but you just see that your companion is now crumbled to the ground.
But I have cure wounds, not healing words, so I'd have to get to you, and there are bearded devils in the way. Which one has the child? Which of these two guys have the child?
This one would have the child here.
Old person is not going to work on bearded devils. Also I'm concentrating right now. Okay, well let's just do some good old fashioned guiding bolts, but we're gonna twin it, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So twin spell is 1 sorcery point. Okay, that's why I clicked it. Yeah, I didn't reset all my counters here. Okay. And then that will be guiding bolt. Did we decide whether I roll it twice or I guess I would, right? It's just cast the spell.
I went and looked it up. Yeah, you cast the spell twice, you roll the damage twice. So your first one, who is it being pointed towards?
The first one would have been the one that's holding the child. The second one, I guess, the other one that's close enough to grab it.
That
so
one
the
there. Okay.
first, yeah,
the first one hits for sure.
12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then the second one.
A
Wait. Before you tell me,
yeah.
do I need to know? Do I get to know whether it hits or not before I add favor of the gods? If you fail saving throw or miss an attack, okay, so yeah, I would know. So it misses then?
That misses. The 12 misses.
Why not? Let's just use it. I'm going to use favor of the gods.
What does your favor of the gods look like? Do you touch your holy symbol and make a little prayer?
So it looks like that shaft of light is like about to just barely miss the bearded devil, but then you see me kind of close my eyes and sort of my face glows brightly, and then it diverts the shaft of light to smack it square in the chest. Well, hopefully, let's see.
Hopefully, yeah.
Minimum,
17.
yes.
It hits.
So it's a 17. Okay, yeah. All right, sweet. So that will be 7 radiant damage to that guy.
Ooh, on 4d6, you roll 3 1s.
Well, what can you do?
All right. Two of the devils seem pretty hurt right now. Anything else, Theldak? Or not Theldak, sorry, anything else, Valamir?
I've moved and I've shot and I'm concentrating on the child, so I'm good.
Okay. That will bring us to Theldak then.
All right. So which one of them looks the most injured right now?
Even though this one has been hit more times, this one looks to have taken more damage. He seems to be slugging around a little bit and doesn't seem to be doing too well.
Okay, so I will make an attack against him.
Okay.
With advantage.
A 25
to hit.
hits.
7 piercing and a con check later on.
Yep.
Magical piercing. Is he still up?
He is still up.
All right, then I will attack him once more. 20 to hit with 6 more magical piercing.
He is still up.
Oh shoot. Can I revert one thing? Can I do the bonus action of my branding smite like I was gonna do last turn? Because I wanted that to be on one of these attacks this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll you can roll your branding smite.
Very cool.
The devil collapses to the score.
Yeah, 4 extra damage. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Of radiant damage, yeah. So that's enough to kill it?
Yes, he collapses down in an ungodly squeal as his beard just stops flowing. Anything else?
So that's action, bonus action. Yeah, one last thing. I'm going to use my movement and try to head off this other person here.
So moving around would trigger an attack of opportunity.
Acceptable?
Okay. How far away were you? You were 10 feet away. He'd be doing
Right
this with
there.
his glaive then.
Oh, wait a minute. This one, right? Sorry, let me move to here.
And
So
you
there?
guys are way less afraid of attacks of opportunity than I ever was.
Okay, so you move to there to head him off. This one would still get an attack of opportunity, but it misses with a 14.
Okay, so when it misses, I'm going to use my reaction to expend an use a superiority dice and cast the riposte maneuver. So I will make an attack against him.
Post.
Yeah, and add a d8 to the damage should it hit. By the look of it,
That
oh
is a
shit, that
crit
was
miss.
the 8 already. Yeah, I missed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
no extra
unfortunately he is able to kind of like dodge out of the way of your Nightcloth Claw, doing no damage to him there. But you have successfully gotten beside this other guy. That'll bounce us over to these guys. This first one needs to try and make another con save, which is a 13. Does that stop the Nightcloth Claw?
No, it does
Nope.
not.
That's a 15. So I believe he was damaged by two
Actually,
of them.
he needs to make 2 con checks at the beginning of its turn
Yeah, so
because it
that's
got hit twice by it, right?
that one fail, and the other one's a 20.
Yeah, so
So
that
the
succeeds.
first one failed, the second one succeeds, so he'll take another 2 necrotic damage. And he is still wounded by one of your hits.
Did that damage do less for some reason?
I
It was
rolled
4 damage.
No, this was the first guy you hit, so you had done a 2 and a 3 to him. So if you scroll
On this turn?
you didn't attack him this turn. He is still wounded from your first attack that you did.
Okay, so that keeps going.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that 2
Until he
keeps
saves,
going
yeah.
until he makes that save. Every
Right.
single
Okay.
turn, if he doesn't make the save, it'll do whatever damage
Okay.
you rolled originally.
So for this guy, he'll have to do 2 at the beginning of his turn.
You didn't touch him. He's still full health.
Sorry. Oh no, that's the guy
Yeah.
who died already. Never
Yeah,
mind,
that's
my
the guy
bad.
who died
Gotcha,
already.
Gotcha.
All right. So this guy is going to
It's the delayed damage.
God, there's so many. He's gonna go for Rhea, and he's gonna take 2 attacks at Rhea. One with his beard, a 24 hits, and one with his glaive, a 16 hits. So Rhea is going to take 14 points of damage and have to do a con save. It's 38 and a con save. Rhea makes the con save. So that'll be his turn. The second one here, he's gonna make his first attack at you, Feldak.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is actually going to be with his glaive. 14.
Misses.
And his second attack, his beard starts overtaking the child, and he says to let him go or the child will die. And then he'll hold that attack to see what you guys do. Which will bring us to Uriel. Is Uriel still here or is he left? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna come over here. Then I'm going to attack him.
He did say let him go, not let the team go. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Attack is still held. Okay. 21
21
hits.
to hit
11 points
for
of
11.
magical damage. Okay.
And then attacking again
19
for
hits.
19. For another 8.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Ooh.
Oh, what the heck? When another creature you can see within 30 feet makes an attack roll or saving throw while you're holding this weapon, you can expend one or more of its charges to roll and subtract that. Where's that? Where's that at, Uriel?
Lulu, or not Lulu, yeah, Lulu is going to look very torn here as the devil's beard is currently curling around this small human child. And she's going to look towards the group very lost because she doesn't know whether or not she should continue attacking this devil
Save
or
the child.
meet into his demands.
The
And
child is
Lulu,
what's important.
You don't negotiate with terrorists.
No, we do, and then we kill him.
Yeah, true.
she's getting very conflicting on what she should do right here. She is going to see how steadfast she is and see if she makes this. She is not going to attack right now because she does not want the child to die. Which brings us to Rhea. And she is just going to make attacks at the devil that her and Uriel are beating the hell out of. 24 hits. 16 hits. 25 hits. God damn this.
She has 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Damn.
14.
Go, girl.
26. 33 points of damage. But again, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as she would be hoping for. Which will bring us to Ding with our first death save.
Hang in there, Dingling. You'll be all right.
I'm here. Okay. Gotta go. That's save. So stoked. Yay, me. That's save.
You can do it. I believe in you.
That's
Nice.
one save. That is one save.
Good job. Good
So-
job.
Bring us down to Valamir.
There's still a lot of bearded devils in between Dingaling and me. That's
Mhm.
a bummer. Oh, but I could try out my new. It's a high level spell to waste, but well, you know what? That's fine. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
I do 4d8 damage to myself, and Dingling will get twice that in healing.
So you don't have to be
Yeah.
touching. It's within a range.
Range
30
of 30 feet.
What?
You're exactly 30 feet away.
You see me press my palms together, and I look down solemnly, and I get suddenly very emaciated and start to wither a little bit. But then you also see kind of a starburst above Dingling as her wounds start to close.
Okay.
So let's
Roll this
make it happen.
48.
Oh, I didn't set up an attack roll yet, but I'll just roll 48, so it won't have a cool label or anything. So I take 16 damage. Dingling gets 32.
That's a
Woo!
hell of a
Damn.
lot.
Gosh, thank you.
That's a
What's up,
cool job.
brothers? Okay.
So Ding is currently prone, but kind of coming around now. Probably inner like
Ah!
daze, talking in Christian's voice a little bit too. Theldak, you would be next if you're done, Valimir.
I should inch closer. Actually, no. I'm standing next to the woman because I'll protect her, so I'll stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not a fighter.
Theldak, this bearded devil in front of you has told you to let him go or the child dies.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna run over to this other one. And I'm assuming he's not gonna take an opportunity attack against me.
Nope.
Nope, didn't. So, and I'm going to just take a couple shots against them.
Okay.
Nycaloth Claw. Nycaloth Claw? There we go.
17
Wow,
hits.
that was very... I didn't even click at that. I only clicked at it once. 17 does hit.
Yeah.
6 magical piercing.
Okay.
Do it again.
Crit.
Crit for... I guess...
Ooh, Double crit.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 piercing.
That is just enough to down this one.
Right on.
And as soon as you do that, are you doing anything else on your move for movement or anything?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, what was that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go right back to where I was. And I'll just say to the guy, be smart, after I walked over and murdered his friend.
He is going, still with the child wrapped around his beard, attempt to run.
Okay, so that's an opportunity attack from 3 of us.
Ding is prone. So I'll let the opportunity attack be at disadvantage for Ding.
Why?
So if you
Reach
want
up and
to,
try and, like,
Is there
claw their
anything?
ankle.
Is there anything against attacks when you're prone?
yeah, when you're prone, your attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah,
and
you're
your
at
attacks against you,
disadvantage. Yeah.
and your attacks
Oh.
against you are at advantage.
Is that only for...
User?
Because, man, I like the idea. I was thinking about a commando as far as like a dude who like drops prone at the
Just
start of
throwing-
all of his turns.
Don't have
Yeah,
a
and then
fucking
just
sniper rifle or anything.
It's
Yeah,
like
right?
You can't swing a sword that way. You could shoot a gun that way, but swords and bows don't work that way.
no.
Okay.
All right, dang.
So
So
I'm gonna attack at disadvantage with a bitch slap.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 19
Hey,
hits.
not so bad. Okay. Sorry.
So 6 damage there, and we will let Theldak take your attack. That's a crit miss.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that. Actually, wait, no, because oh wait, no, crit miss always misses. No mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
and Lulu, instead of ramming with her tusks, pulls her trunk back and shoots out a whole bunch of sparkles.
Cool.
And
It's like a Care Bear stare.
the bearded devil has to make
Oh,
con save.
it'd be sweet if it was prismatic spray. That'd be cool.
Disadvantage. It fails. And Lulu does 22 radiant damage,
Oh, that has to.
Oh boy.
killing the
That
devil
is-
before he
Yeah.
is able to take the child's life.
Oh, thank goodness.
If you guys hadn't killed him on that reaction round, he would have gone after through on the child. So that will bring us out of initiative there. You have
Darcy needs to go get his woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we
Yes,
take
I will be right back.
a little break here?
Yeah,
Quick-
I think that's a good time.
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Everyone take a little fiver. If
Talk
anyone
to
in
this
chat
survivor
wants-
here. We got to figure out what the hell's going on in this place.
Well, it's Al.
Let's get that girl back to her mom, or get their mom over to that girl.
Yeah. So it's like you guys walk over. I'm just trying to do a quick look at what her name is quickly, because he actually has. Yeah. All right. So I got it.
Hot
I
tip.
got it.
You don't want to.
Oh,
Water doesn't go in your lungs. That's just a tip from me to you.
bad
It's
place
a
for water.
scientific
Bad
glottis
place.
malfunction, actually.
Bad place for water. So as soon as the fight ends, yeah, I'd say the mom kind of runs over to her twins over there. She shows like great gratitude to you guys. She's what would she tell you? So she's gonna relay a little bit of information. She's like, do you guys tell her you guys just came to the city, or what do you guys say to her?
I don't think that we have time for pretense. It's just like, my God, what's happening here?
I mean, like with that, she'll just kind of say it's like the same thing that's been happening for the last couple weeks, and we were where was she?
Where is everybody?
Me and the twins have been hiding in the basement of a tavern that had enough reserves of food and water to keep us alive for some time. But the provisions ran out. We've been forced to creep to safety to search for more. The city, it's been split into two. I've heard of other survivors that on this side that were worse off, but the High Hall, the Great Castle, is where I was planning on trying to take the boys, or the boy and the girl, the twins.
Why do you
Aren't we
think it would
headed
be
that way?
safer there? At the moment, yeah. Why do you think it would be safer there?
Well, the High Hall is where anyone would go in a time of crisis. It's I just hope that Thievius is working on a plan to rescue the survivors and drive away the devils. And
Well, that's why we're here.
oh,
We
Thievius
are
sent
that
you?
plan.
In
Yeah.
a manner of speaking, yes.
Praise be, praise be. If I guess you guys should know if he's still alive, the Grand Duke Alder Ravengard is probably at the High Hall as well.
Well, we are on our way to see him, but what about you? How are you going to stay safe?
She kind of from under her coat, she pulls out a longbow, and it's not much, but I did train as a young girl, and I'm somewhat proficient with this, and I do have. She pulls a quiver out, and you can see around probably 40 arrows, 20 of which are silvered.
Don't be crazy. Those are devils. They'll tear you apart.
I have to protect my family. We have to get to the High Hall. It's so many people have died.
Why don't you let us take you there? Hopefully, we can at least keep you alive till you get there.
Would you?
Of course. We'll
I
do our best to keep your kids safe, and you can do your best to fight with us.
we
Don't
would be
worry
hon-
so much about that.
We're safer in numbers, you know?
we would be honored of that if you would protect us. Yes, just get us to the High Hall. I'm sure there's something there. There has to be. And yeah, they'll join on for you guys to protect. Rhea is kind of gonna go over and start consoling the kids and whatnot.
Feel free to use your bow, but your safety is paramount. Make sure you aren't going to pay for using it with your life.
She'll kind of nod, and if it comes to it, I can fight, and I will fight to protect my children, but I hope it doesn't come to that. And yeah, Rhea will say, yeah, the best way to High Hall is to continue down down the path here to the bridge.
Rhea, will you be our guide? You would know this place better than any of us.
Yeah. Rhea says she'll lead the way, so you guys start heading over to there. Again, it's quite a long walk and whatnot. I'm gonna need one of you to roll me a d10.
Um, speaking of like a long walk, like would we want to take an opportunity to relax a moment? Is anyone in dire straits?
I'm
Diego,
about.
I
you
think
just got a shit
Gary.
ton of health, hey? But
She has more health than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm maxed out.
mhm.
I'm about 2/3. Actually,
Okay,
no, I'm closer to half.
okay.
I
I'm
mean, you
good
guys
then,
do have
so,
8 potions of healing.
yeah,
But like a short rest would do me, but that's an hour.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going. I'll be okay. I can heal myself further if I have to later.
sounds good.
Okay.
Keep going then.
So you guys rolled an 8. I'm just gonna kind of move you guys. We're gonna stick on this map. Just because all of Elturel looks like this right now. Assume this would probably be close to your marching order. The kids are probably playing with Lulu. And Rhea is leading the way.
We would need the kids in the middle,
Yeah.
100%.
I'll take the rear. Yeah.
So I'll take a rear as well.
I'll stay near the kids because I should be able to protect them, and at the same time, I
Yeah.
don't need to be at the front
Something
Good.
like that then. Something like
to
that.
hurt anything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so you guys are walking along. You see a charred humanoid corpse in the middle of the street, clutching a longsword in its hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah.
a look at this guy.
Who's moving over to it?
Same.
I
Might
might
want to see
try
if
to
it's a
do
trap, by the way.
yeah, I was considering doing a perception check to just kind of check it out.
Okay, roll me a perception.
11.
11. It's like there doesn't seem to be anything like off about this other than the body being completely charred, but there's been so much hellfire raining down and everything throughout the city here that it doesn't strike you as too weird. You do notice that the longsword he's clutching seems to have a glint to it that isn't attuned to the normal metal of a longsword.
Well then,
Just take it with us at least.
Hit it,
yeah,
hit it, hit it.
I'm considering that. Yeah. Can I get closer to the body? And
Yeah, just lying there. That's where you go
it,
to.
it's completely charred.
Completely chawed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it for life.
All right. As soon as you get within 5 feet of it, a gout of hellfire erupts from it. I need a dex
Oh, shit.
save.
Oh, that's not bad for me. Oh shit! How do I not have proficiency on them? 10 with a +5.
You take 14 fire damage as kind of the
Ouch.
hellfire erupts into you.
Halved.
Saw that coming.
Excuse me. Halved because I am.
But other
red
than
TP.
other than that, the bodies just kind of lay in there.
All right.
Well, you might as well take the sword now.
Yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. I bend down and take a look at the sword.
Okay.
And,
Looking at it, you can tell that it's silvered in the same way that Uriel's weapon is.
Oh, nice.
Could help
Do
in
I
a pinch.
consider it to be a long sword or a
Long
short
sword.
sword?
It would be a long sword.
Ooh. I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah,
And
just in case she gets stuck with needing it.
no, I'll give Rhea my silver short sword and
Okay.
throw the long sword on for myself.
Eh?
Oh yeah, that's cool. It's probably
You,
better.
you also said, were you still wanting to check a pulse on the body and take a look at him?
It's not Oh, it's not finesse, right? So I can't use my dex on it.
No, it's
Correct.
strength based.
Never mind. Okay, yeah. So I'll give it to Rhea. She's
Rhea.
strength based, eh?
Yeah.
Probably not, but she doesn't have any magical weapons at all, right? So
Yeah.
a silvered weapon will help her if she has nothing else to use, right?
Can't
Okay,
hurt.
perfect. Yeah.
You did say that you wanted to check and see if there was a pulse on the body and check it out, or just take the sword and walk.
Since it blew up in front of me, spewing fire all over, I kind of figure it's probably dead,
Okay.
right? Like,
Yeah. Well, what happened when it exploded in fire? Like, did it actually explode, or
The
did
body
fire
didn't
come out of
explode
its
or anything.
face?
It's this hellfire seemed to erupt from the ground.
From the ground? Oh, maybe they're worth checking out then. I'm no doctor. I only heal through
No doctor.
magic.
I ain't no doctor.
well, yeah, okay. Let's come back and give it another. Well, give it the investigation check. I don't think I ever got to that point. Actually.
I can go and if there's any sign of life, I'm back into medicine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, that's
feel
good.
free.
are we summoning Ding over to do a medicine check, or
Yeah, maybe that's a good
back
idea.
to do a investigation? Yeah, there's a body here. Okay, Ding, head on over and do a medicine check on her. On him. On it.
Natural 20.
At 20?
Mhm.
Deader than a doorknob.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
I'll
let's
do-
move on.
crit on that.
Can I do the or do you want to do the investigation while you're here? You're probably better at it than I am.
Yeah, I'll see if there's anything on the body besides the sword, I guess.
I'll assist you.
You guys getting real friendly with that dead body over there.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right.
That's a
All right.
20.
Examining the corpse further, you find a intact vial on a charred belt pouch. The vial is a frosty blue in color and it's kind of swirling lights on the inside of it.
Ooh.
Cool. Does anyone know what this is?
Lady,
No.
have you ever seen one of these before? I asked the girl or the lady with the kids.
She
Maybe
would...
that was her husband. Who knows?
It's maddening to be an arcane caster without detect magic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The lady's name is Harkina, and she'll kind of look at it and kind of shake her head no. And I was no potioneer before we got dragged down here. I have no idea what that is.
What did you used to do?
I was a baker.
Hmm.
You have any bread on you?
I
She's been living
unfortunately
in
we have
hell
no
for 2
food.
weeks. What did you talk? She said she braved the destroyed
100%
city
shots
just
don't take.
just to
okay?
try to find food so that she brought her kids to the surface for it.
You miss 100%
Yeah.
of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, no food. I think Uriel's back. Hello, friend.
Yeah, I'm back. Selena says hi to everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
Selena.
Selena.
Hello.
Hello.
They say
In
hi.
fact, I actually will offer them rations because they're probably starving.
They accept wholeheartedly. The children seem much happier after getting some food in their bellies. So we
Very nice.
continue on walking down the street. We are going to require another D10 from anyone.
You guys are quicker on the draw than I am.
I'm just gonna change my weapon from the claw to the silvered short sword.
What's the claw?
It's the dagger that has
claw.
the damage over time on it. But I just want the short sword for the immediate damage.
Okay. So walking on, you guys pass by an alleyway. And you notice in that alleyway is an imp talking to a halfling. They're focused on each other, making it that they do not appear to notice you walking by.
Do we recognize the halfling?
No.
Or the imp for that matter.
Fair.
No.
Oh, you know,
you
it's
would
just
not
Steve from
recognize it.
the
Yes.
country club.
We've met imps before that didn't die.
True. But yeah, they seem to be intently talking. The imp has a piece of paper and a quill out with some blood on it. What would you guys like to do?
I think we should approach them. What do you guys think? Or do you think we should sneak by them?
I think maybe we should. Some of us should sneak by and get behind them, and then we could ready a couple of things and then approach them.
I'm not against that. Of us is good at that? Certainly not me.
I am
I
not
can
sneaky
sneak.
at all.
I've got stealth and sleight.
How about the martial artist?
Yeah, I'm pretty stealthy.
Yeah.
All right, why don't
Me
you
and
guys go flank them, and then we'll see
Yeah, we'll
if
go
there's a problem.
blank 'em.
oh man,
Flank
me
and
and
the
Ding are
imp.
gonna be team flank from here on out. I
Team
fucking
flank.
can't wait.
All right. Give me stealth rolls from the two of you to see if you're able to like kind of get around.
Sneaky.
Oh man,
Oh.
+8, 13
All right. I don't think
with advantage.
what that does beat his passive perception still though.
Oh wow.
Please.
So you guys are able to get a little bit closer. You can kind of make out what they're talking. They are talking in common, as it is assumed that is the only language the halfling would know. The halfling is talking to the imp about where would I start? He's a
Oh, yeah,
baker.
not only closer,
He's-
but like behind as well,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I assume one of you went around the building to the other side, and the other is kind of
These guys
creeping
on the
up.
map.
Yeah, the two of us are still right next to each other, me and Ding.
Oh, you
But
guys are.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
we're
got-
bros.
we're flanking together, and they're coming up the
Teenage
other way.
Mutant flanking bros.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
I don't know, however you want to
kind of like that
lay
then.
that out. Yeah.
All right, so you hear pretty much the whole spiel. I think you guys were able to get close enough. So the halfling is a baker named Pillister. He's been hiding with his family in the basement of their bakery, and they're running out of food. The imp, Perichalux, is offering a month's worth of food for the low price of his soul.
Ooh.
You see that the
Imp
halfling is preparing to sign the contract currently. What do you guys do?
The main group's not close enough to know any of this, right?
No, this would be Ding and Theldak would be the one to know that.
Okay,
Right.
so to surmise real quick, we see that is the guy, her husband
Not necessarily her
my-
husband.
well,
I'm
some
sure
baker.
Eltrell has a bunch
Coincidentally,
of
a baker.
bakers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But you
So
see,
he's
he
a
is
baker and
preparing
he's
to
not-
sign his soul away in trade for a month's worth of food for his family.
okay, I'm going to thaumaturgy real quick and try to knock some windows, or I could also just like make some sounds appear, just to kind of get their attention away.
Okay, so yeah, you cast a thaumaturgy that breaks your guys' stealth there. You notice Pilaster kind of look up, and you see some relief wash over his face as he sees someone.
I wanted it to not come from like directly where we're standing. I wanted it to come from a direction that we're like get them to look in a different direction, you know?
You're currently on a two-way alley with some of you behind them, some of you in front of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So Pilaster looks up and you see relief kind of wash over his face as he kind of like looks down at the contract. And Feldak, from where you are, you looking at it, there's a lot of writing on this. Like there is a lot of big words and a lot of writing on it. And he kind of, oh, hello there.
I was told that you shouldn't make deals down here. Don't sign that quite yet.
Would
We think someone might be looking for you. We can help you.
would would you mind looking at the contract? And with that, the imp kind of interrupts him and buzz off, you guys, unless you want to make a deal after. But for now, he's mine. And
Here's the deal for you: leave him alone, or we'll kill you.
Callister kind of holds the contract out to kind of anyone, really, in hopes that someone else is able to read and decipher it.
You don't want to sign that. I understand that you're hungry, but selling your soul—that's forever.
It's for my family. I would be willing to sell my soul.
I can
You have a wife? What's her name?
He says her name is Mary.
Okay.
It's not her husband.
Well, I mean, I'm just checking. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's worth a check.
she wasn't hiding in a bakery. Remember, she was hiding under a tavern.
Yeah,
well, she said she was a baker.
she was a
She was a
baker,
baker,
hiding
but
in a
she was
tavern.
hiding under the tavern.
Yeah, but this guy was also a baker. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it could be mother.
Elturel's huge.
Family business. You know, I figured
We can
like
decide here.
we're bakers.
Yeah. So okay. So where we leave it? He said. I would sell my soul to feed my family. I can understand that. I probably would too, given no other choice. But maybe we can get you another choice.
Plaster kind of looks down at the contract, and I've exhausted all my options, but the contract seems pretty straightforward. My soul for a month of food, which is twice as long as we've been down here so far.
Well, we can.
Will that food spoil? By the way, why don't you? Is that written on there?
Does anyone want to take a look at the contract for him?
I'll give it a go.
All right, Dane. It's in straight common, so you're able to read it. Give me an intelligence investigation check, because there are some dense and convoluted text on the contract.
An intelligence or an investigation check?
An investigation check, sorry.
They're the same
Yeah.
thing.
So
You can do an investigation charisma check, actually, but yeah.
If we did discuss through and stuff like that, reading through it, you're able to make out like some of the bigger words and whatnot. You're not the most linguistic of people out there, Ding. But from what you can read, it does say souls in exchange for food.
It's not just you, bud. It's not just you.
What do you mean?
It says sold, plural, my dude.
Whole family. Anyone who eats the food.
It's bad. Bad news. Don't do it. You're getting ripped off.
Yeah, we'll make you a deal. We're collecting survivors, and we're heading to the castle, or that
High
thing.
Hall.
High keep.
High
Or high
keep.
hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna go to where everyone else is, and where most likely all the resources are. So how about you get your family and you come with us?
He kind of he thinks about it for a second, then he looks down and like glares at the imp, and you tried to trick me. The imp kind of like half
Impish.
smiles, yeah, impishly smiles at him, growls at you guys, and snaps his fingers as he disappears. However, you still hear him invisibly like grumbling, and he walks past you, Uriel, and he kind of like bumps into you a little bit, like.
Would have tried to swing my sword at him.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Attack at disadvantage. 24 hits.
4.
That's another spell I need to get. See invisible.
Just 11, not the 8.
Oh, you crack.
Yeah, it's a crit. Oh no, disadvantage. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, disadvantage. So it's 24. So 11 damage.
An imp has 10 hit points. So as you swing the sword kind of blindly, you are able to kind of like slice and as soon as the damage goes through, the invisibility stops on him, and you just lob this imp's head off as he kind of falls down to the ground. As he falls down, the contract that Telester is holding kind of crumples in dust.
Jeez, I guess don't bump into you in a crowded carriage. Holy cow.
You didn't say sorry.
I suppose not.
That was a nasty little imp trying to steal the souls of these 4 innocent people, right?
Oh,
But we were on the side of good.
I feel no guilt. I'm just saying it was aggressive, that's all.
Quite the display, not gonna lie. Nice one,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Uriel, you notice a pouch on the imp's kind of belt area. He for some reason
yeah,
is
I'm gonna
wearing a
grab it.
belt. Okay, you grab the pouch. You look at
What's
it.
that dude's name again?
Hollister or something?
Pillister.
Oh,
Pollister,
that's
yeah,
close.
Pillister.
Lister?
Yeah, Pillister the baker.
Danny, I'm gonna open the pouch.
You should still come with us because it's safer.
Okay. Looking inside, you see something really weird. So it's a coin about 5 inches across. So it's pretty big for a
That's
coin.
a huge coin.
And
It's
an
like a
inch
plate.
thick. Minted in what you can only assume is some infernal iron. And it has some weight to it. It weighs probably, you would guess, about 1/3 of a pound. And is inscribed with infernal writing.
Does anyone read that?
I think I do. I do. Can I see that?
Yeah, sure. I'll flick it over to Theldak.
It's
I don't
5-inch,
yeah,
1/3 pound coin.
Frisbee it over.
That's like a
I get it.
disc. That's huge.
Yeah, I grab it.
Okay.
But yeah, holy shit, it fucking like thunks into my chest as I like two-hand it.
It has some weight to it.
It do. And I look at it, and what do I read?
Let's take a look
He's
here.
Stealing
So,
a leprechaun's gold or something.
are you proficient in Arcana?
I am not.
You are not. So the infernal writing seems to be you've seen similar type of runes before. You don't know what exactly they mean, but you've seen like you know that the sorcerer around you would kind of use runes like this. It's the coin seems to hold a spell in it.
But I don't know what spell.
It just seems to be magical.
Okay. By the looks of it, we have a rune, some sort of magical spell encased within this coin itself. I dare not read the words aloud right now and unleash whatever it is, but
If I had to guess, I'd say probably Gaius or Gaius or Gaius. How do you pronounce that word?
Spell? Yes, I
don't know.
think.
Yeah, it's
Geas.
Geas.
What is
That's
that?
what I would guess. It's like a commandment, kind of. It's like an
Yeah,
order that you have to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's just a wild guess, and I don't even know if my character would have thought of that.
So this
Yeah, I was just gonna
could
say.
be any spell at all,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
Like we have
Yeah.
no idea.
Currently
Yeah, it
unknown,
was
but you
just a
guys
wild
have.
guess. Yeah.
That's a cool guess. Maybe
You guys
it's
want to
possible.
take this coin with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back and take it with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it over to what, Bobby?
Man, one of these days we're gonna pick up something cursed, and it's gonna be a big deal.
Honestly, I'm half
Ah.
surprised that damnation wasn't cursed.
No, you could.
Who says it isn't
Yeah, right?
Right? So,
I haven't suffered anything bad yet.
yet?
Rhea says that you guys are getting relatively close to Torn's Gate. Yeah. I think that's the name of it. Sorry. Torm's Bridges,
bridge.
which are the 2 bridges that are going through. Here, let's just pop you guys back onto this guy here. So you guys I've traveled for a couple hours here. I'm gonna just freehand draw out. You guys kind of gone through here. Got, like, it's been a while. You guys cut through on here, and we're coming out here right now. And then we're getting close. The bridge is just around here. So she's bringing you guys to this bridge right here. But as you guys kind of cross through and see the bridge, you guys see a pretty big creature seemingly walking back and forth across it. And I should have a...
Of course, the bridge is guarded.
How wide is the chasm? Oh, geez.
Oh, that's cool.
Riding a
That's what-
nightmare. Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
what,
like that.
on the bridge, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's...
walking across the bridge. It's probably about 60, 70 feet across to cross the whole bridge. When Lulu sees
so
the
wide.
creature, she tells the characters that it's very powerful and shouldn't be confronted.
Yeah.
How wide
Well,
is
let's
the
check
bridge?
the other bridge then, I guess.
15, 20 feet.
Also, he's on a horse or
Yeah.
horse-like thing. It's going to be faster than us. What's he holding there? Is that a... What is that? Is it a lance?
Yeah, what would his let's see, you guys are decently far away. Yeah, a hellfire lance of some sort. It's doused in hellfire, but you can see the shape of it is very much a lance. And yeah, he's just riding upon this nightmare.
I don't think we want to attempt to fight him.
So,
I think we should go to the other bridge.
Whoa.
ooh, yeah,
Like,
we can
Randy,
do that.
yeah.
We can also just double check quickly here if there's anyone else around. We haven't really. This is just what we've noticed so far. There might be someone who controls this guy or demands payment or something like that.
I just want to make sure he doesn't notice us.
currently
Correct.
he's kind of it's far enough away on the bridge that he's not paying too much attention. He does seem to be like hunting for something, really. But
Okay.
he hasn't quite noticed you guys because you guys are decently far away.
I mean, presumably mortals, I would imagine, is what he's hunting.
Maybe.
I'd like to go to the other bridge, personally.
Agreed.
If it looks like
I don't
he's
know if you
hunting,
guys
then
have
yeah,
heard my opinion, but that's what I
Yeah.
would like to
Yep.
do.
clearly we have. But like,
Yeah.
if it looks like it's hunting, then yeah, okay, that's kind of
It's just
not.
peace.
And there's literally no one else around.
We can always come back.
Yeah, it's like not that you can see. Again, you guys have passed by a couple more charred bodies, but nothing of any value seemed to be on them. And it's like these bodies range from small children all the way up to older
Oh, no. That's
older people.
bothersome.
There doesn't seem to be anything through on that. But yeah, if we are continuing on to the other bridge, unless you guys want to
Yeah.
fight what's on there.
No, we're good.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
Personally,
Yeah, hard pass.
I'm not a big fan.
All right,
Not unless we have to.
we're going to roll one more d10. Reroll because
Those
we've
are
already
so much
done 8.
faster at. Oh, these... I know what we're rolling for.
Are we all rolling?
I've just
No,
so we'll
yeah, I
use-
mean, this
Five.
one.
5 is good. We already had 8, right?
yeah.
I
So the
rolled
5 is
8
good. All right. So, so a quake rocks the city. I'm gonna need all of you to make a dex save.
Neat.
Maybe. Let's see. Yep.
18.
Well,
19,
hopefully.
19.
I'm so confident. I don't know why I'm
16.
always so confident.
and
Oh, that looks
18.
pretty good though.
So, all of you guys are able to stay on your feet. 2 of the children do kind of stumble a little bit, but their mother is able to keep them up. From a building probably about 15, 20 feet ahead of you, you hear some screaming and yelling.
From what, sorry?
Building about 20, 25 feet ahead of you.
We're here to save survivors. You better go check that out.
Yeah. We have the other guy and his family too, right?
The other
Yeah,
guy,
does he
yeah,
come
and his
with us?
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you're
cool.
currently
So
harboring a female
bunch of people
commoner
now.
with 2 kids,
seven.
and him, his
A lot
wife,
of
and 2 more. So
responsibility.
you have 7 survivors so far.
We have 7 civilians in our care right now. Neato.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Super stoked.
So do you guys run
Yeah,
towards
let's rush towards the screens,
collapsing
yeah.
building? Right, so
Yeah.
you hear cries emerging from actually a completely ruined building. There's rubble kind of all over the place, and the cries seem to be coming from inside the rubble.
Hold on, that seems like a trap. Everything here is a trap. It's very exhausting.
Or they could just be completely covered already, and we need to act fast.
We need to rescue them from the rubble.
I'll go and
Does
try to
anyone-
free them.
Does anyone have any kind of like spells to help with that kind of thing?
Like the force.
I can't do anything.
No.
I'm just gonna start trying to pull small boulders. I'm
Yeah.
weak as well.
Yeah, I'll
I
give
don't
her a
have
go
strength.
on like just
They have
kind of grab
muscles.
boulders and stuff.
So the 3 of you
I guess
are grabbing and pulling at boulders.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep an eye out while they're doing that, just in case, because we've been surprised already a couple of times here. So I'm
Okay.
gonna keep an eye out.
I'm gonna get a athletics check from Uriel and Ding. A
Oh my
acrobatics
god! Seriously?
That was me
So many
last time.
checks tonight.
an acrobatics check from Theldak as they're throwing the debris around. You're kind of moving throughout the crevices and trying to push more rubble back. Okay, and then I will get a perception check from Valamir.
Sorry, did you say athletics or acrobatics?
I said athletics for you. You did get that, right?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Cool.
That's 2 fails, 2 passes so far. So you guys are able to remove some of the rubble. The voices are still there. They seem to be a little bit louder. We will do another round of the same checks.
While we're doing this, can I yell out? It's okay. We're here to help.
Yeah, you hear voices like, "Oh, thank God! Please get us out. Keep digging."
That's fair.
Oh, and another
Persuasion.
round of this.
Perception, Valamir.
25.
Not persuasion.
Oh, I
Yeah.
clicked the wrong button.
Yeah.
Oh
You are
no!
waiting
I
to
was
hear.
so excited. Oh,
Mm.
come on.
Ah. Oh, totally different modifier
Sorry, I
too.
shouldn't have said anything. Danny would have picked it up anyways.
Yeah.
I purposely didn't do that on purpose. I totally
might
thought
have.
I'd roll
I might have.
perception.
So through this round, you guys again continue digging the debris out and whatnot. Valamir, you actually miss noticing a piece of debris from up top that kind of comes loose and falls down. I'll
Of
need
course.
Ding and Uriel to do dexterity saving throws to see if you're able to dodge out of the way.
Why is this happening?
My
I'm
God,
wanting to know
49.
more.
Awesome.
You rolled a 2. That's nuts.
49. Both of you take buildings.
That was me. I was so salty last time we played, and I felt bad after even.
Ooh, 10 bludgeoning damage as some debris falls on both of your guys' heads.
Ouch.
Cool.
The
Wait, how
voices are
much?
10.
Okay.
The voices are still there crying for help. Do we do another round of trying to help them, or are you guys just, oh, fuck this, we're getting hurt here?
Dane was
does
after
this-
Dane. Dane is done.
I'm gonna ask you one thing. Does it sound like kids' voices?
No, they do sound more like not children, maybe young adults, maybe a bit older. It's hard to tell, but they're
Okay,
not
Euro is not going to
kids.
carry. He's going to walk away.
Yeah, Dana's all about self-preservation.
Okay, I'm
If it's
gonna
not kids.
Wait,
I'm
they're still
gonna
people.
try. I see them. These guys walking away. I'm just like, are you guys fucking kidding me? And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what are
do
you
another
talking? Yeah, I'll go
acrobatic.
and I'll go and start helping.
Dana's done.
Feldax was enough. We needed one more success.
Okay.
So, from the rubble, you're able to pull out 3 dwarves from beneath the collapsed building. They seem
Dwarves.
very, very thankful. We have one named. I'm not going to make you write these down, but I like saying them. One introduced himself as Strivon Iron Fist. The other is Kartara Boulder's Turn. And the last one is Velcora Ashenwell.
3 different families, even.
Did you say
Yeah.
don't write that down or something?
Yeah, don't worry about the naming of that.
Okay.
The first 2
Most
I named
important.
seem to be strong. They're pretty built laborers. The last one, Velcora, she is not as like beefy as them. They are all dwarves, so they are pretty stocky in themselves. She thanks the god Morden and offers you her healing powers if needed for your group.
Hell
Sweet.
yeah.
I think a round of healing would be
definitely.
great for us right now. Thank you.
Absolutely. Can we take it as a long rest?
No, unfortunately not.
Nice try.
She can cast 3 uses of Cure Wounds.
What is that?
Who's-
1d8
It'll be 1d8 plus 4.
Plus,
modifiers. Yeah.
Where's
okay.
our Where's
I
our
would like one.
tokens?
I could use some too. I'm down 16.
I've got
I'm down
my
a third.
health on my token. I don't know what I'm at
My
right now.
hit point.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, they're saying, here, I'll pop you back over to here if you want to check your health. Since all of you took the time to save us, I will give the health.
Yeah, actually, I could use one.
To all of us?
3 of
Well,
you.
she
So
can only
which
cast it
3?
so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely taking one.
Okay,
Yeah,
Theldak.
we'll let the group take them.
So Theldak,
Uriel, are you
Valamir.
okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I would like to take one if I could.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll Valamir's first. She will heal you for 11 hit points.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Thank you.
Ding is next. You get 9 hit points.
Okay. Okay.
And
Cool.
Theldak,
I don't have a lot of hit points.
Nope.
you are actually gonna get a little bit more since you were the one that pulled out. You get 13.
Oh, nice. That's so nice. Thank you so much.
And they're gonna
That's
ask
really good.
you where you guys are heading. Because they see this is the first time in weeks that they've seen such a large group of people
We're such a target. We're so gonna get annihilated.
outside of
We'll be fine.
of hiding, because there's currently 7. This will be 10 regular
Yeah.
folks, and then your group of
That's-
7 of you, so 17
We're-
in total.
We're like a fellowship, you might say. We're heading
Yeah,
to
no kidding.
we're heading to the high hall in hopes of safety.
And then they'll kind of look around and be, we could go to the high hall if the offer's out there.
Absolutely.
Y'all seem like a strong group.
We hope so.
The offer is out there.
Okay.
Come
We're
on,
gonna-
come aboard. Do you have any weapons? Can you fight at all?
So the 2 laborers seem to just be like they have a club, a
Okay.
single club between the 2 of them. But Velcora, she says that she's not much of a fighter, but if it comes to it, she does know a little bit of magic.
The one that doesn't have a club, I'll just throw him a short sword that's non-silvered.
Oh,
Okay.
that's way better than what I was gonna do. So yeah, absolutely
cool.
do that.
All right.
If you need
Um,
it, if you don't, give it back.
Oh, shit, I didn't need to draw on there. All right, so we are heading.
You're not taking a rest at all, right?
Not yet, I think.
Danny, before we move, I'm gonna touch myself and heal myself.
Touch yourself all you want. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. All right.
Your
Yes.
body, you can heal yourself as much as you want.
Yeah. So you guys are able to approach the bridge.
There's a turn order back up.
I
Oh wait,
didn't
yeah,
get
because
rid of
we're
it.
on the other map. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna add you guys into here, but you guys would be more down here. And boom.
This is the other bridge?
Yeah, this is the other bridge now. So
Cool.
no nightmare, no big thing.
Yeah,
but
this looks way more our speed.
Yeah.
approaching through on it.
Do you want to try and be strategic?
What do you mean?
Or do you want to just go fight like a harder enemy, a one and done?
Well, it looks like they're fighting each other. We could probably just walk by.
Oh, they might just be doing such a thing. Good call.
All right,
Yeah, what have we noticed?
I'm gonna read something here to what you guys noticed. So a rift in the earth divides Eltrell into two sections.
Yep.
You can hear a battle taking place far below the city, and it's loud, echoing up into the jagged open chasm. A bridge 20 feet wide and more than 100 feet long spans the chasm. You notice holy runes etched into the stonework of the bridge, indicating that the structure has been consecrated in the name of Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice. The creatures... The 9 creatures seem to be keeping watch. They're not fighting each other, but they seem to be keeping watch.
Right. My legs are sweaty, so I was
That's
moving
all good.
around.
Did you hear the spiel about the holy runes?
Orn
and
is
everything?
Rhea's god, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Torm's the god that's protecting, or that was protecting El Terrell. Yeah, I heard this. My headphones are
right.
wireless. So.
All right. So the creatures haven't noticed you. You guys are far enough away. You can see that you're kind of covered by that pile of I think it's just like pallets or boxes there.
Stuff, yeah.
And yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Where does it say that the bridge is consecrated by Torm?
You can make that assumption based off of the holy runes that you see etched.
Not active.
Oh, we
here.
see holy runes on the sort of poles on the edge of the
But
bridge.
it's not active.
Well, how would we know?
Yeah, it's like,
stand on it.
do you want to
How
get
would we know?
closer? Do you want to get closer and look at the holy runes?
Can I just make a suggestion real quick? Can I just say everyone get into that building right behind us and tell all of the survivors and everything to get inside there and wait until we clear the
There.
bridge?
Yeah, that's true. We have
Yeah.
like 10 people.
We've
to
got
bring
fucking
across the bridge.
Yeah, and we don't need them getting in the way, getting killed, getting abducted.
I guess we can't just sneak by.
So can we
we're
just-
gonna have to.
Can we just clear this room real quick? Make sure that we're not sending them into a fucking death pit either.
Death trap.
Agreed.
Yes. I'm gonna have to bounce over to another map. It looks like I forgot Ding, because Ding, you're not on this map right now, are you?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm just on the bridge map.
Are you on the bridge map? Or no, your
what?
character
Wait.
isn't.
My character isn't. No. But I
Yeah.
can see it.
Oh, because you're way the fuck down there. Let's copy that. Trying to keep... I'm glad I don't have tokens for all these fucking commoners you guys are freaking picking up, babysitting.
Yeah, that's
There we go. All right, so you usher them into the broken down house. They all seem to be fine there. Up at the front is the first commoner that you guys had come across. She has her bow notched with a silver arrow currently, and one of the dwarves, the two that said they're at least somewhat decent at fighting, and they said that they'll keep an eye out and good luck, don't die, as they like fearfully look at the mass
Don't
of
try to help
creatures.
us.
Yeah, don't be
Don't-
heroes. Just
Don't
stay in.
alert yourselves that you're here. If something comes for you, you can defend yourselves if need be, but don't interfere, please.
Agreed.
And then I want to kind of just stealth, I suppose.
Okay, what are you doing with your stealthing?
Well, not really much. Should we like launch some arrows at these guys before we get started?
Maybe wait till we're prepared before we start shooting them. But yes.
Yeah, so I'll drop my shield and silver sword right in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll pull out my crossbow, I think it is. Yeah, crossbow.
Okay.
And I'll ready an attack against anyone within range of me.
What are the things in the bridge doing?
Currently, they just seem to be shooting their shit over there. They're like you can't really tell. Like they are a good 100 and some feet away currently.
Yeah,
But they are not fighting each other. If anything, they seem to be patrolling the bridge, making sure no one's
yeah,
crossing from side to side.
Okay, so it seems like they're guarding the bridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the Berlin Wall.
yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Is there anything because we have the element of surprise right now? Is there anything we want to do before this thing kicks off?
I just want to mention that I'm gonna call it in about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
About 10, yeah. I'm good with that. If Danny, that works for you.
Yeah, we might end like partial through battle depending on what you guys do, but yeah, I'm cool with that.
Or if we can get around this battle, then we'll be past it. But how would we do that? It's 100-foot bridge.
I get around it. It's so fun to do it.
So fun to do it.
I'm a
Yeah.
battle master.
Also, it's
I'm
demons.
bitching.
We could demons and devils. We should probably try to eliminate as many of them from existence as possible.
And are these guys flying or what's
Yeah.
okay?
So it's like you recognize both of these creatures from the distance you are away. You see a couple beautiful bearded men.
Oh,
And
these
then-
guys, they're snake beards.
Then
I think it's snakes.
And then spined devils.
then I
These
want
guys
to
are so
see.
prickly.
Okay, I'm within 80 feet. I'm just gonna come around, noticing that one of them is flying over top of the chasm, and I'm gonna take a shot at him with my crossbow.
Okay, which one?
And as
The one right down here.
Okay, I'll let you guys all do one held action or one round of actions before we roll initiative.
I will cast Spirit Guardians because it lasts for 10 minutes per
Okay.
level, I think. Oh no, up to 10 minutes total. So yeah, I will cast
Okay.
it. I'll make a aura for myself so that you can see it all the time. Just a second.
So 15 against this one.
Oh, I can't select my token. Oh no, that's because I'm on the wrong tool.
We're
I'm
not-
dummy.
I'm like,
Rolling initiative right now.
I know, but I'm making a aura. Just a sec.
yeah.
That's all I really got.
Sorry, Thelda. I'm just looking because I should have these guys.
Oh, that's way too big. Oh no, I guess not. That's right.
So that's the spine devil. So that was a 15. A 15 does hit. So for 8
Okay.
damage on that first one.
And
Ding.
I'm going to expend a superiority dice. And that's going to be for a trip attack. So
Combat
It-
yet though?
yeah,
Can you do that right away?
Yeah.
this is our turn before
Cool.
This- yeah, so I guess 1d8 extra, and he's knocked prone.
He has to make a save though, right?
Yeah, DC 16's strength save.
Crit fail.
There is false suit death.
Bye bye.
So if anything, he would be falling at 60. I think it's 60 feet per round. So he'll start.
There's a rule
Yeah,
for it, I
sounds right.
think, right? Don't you just fall 100 feet or something if you trip when you're flying? something. I don't know what the exact number is, but isn't there a rule like that? Maybe it's an older edition. I don't
I think it's an
remember.
older edition. All right, so there's that. Ding, your dart falls short with how far away you are. Valamir, you did your thing, and
How far am
Uriel,
I?
what do you do?
Oh my god, so far away. Never mind. Holy.
I am dashing
Okay,
up here.
all right. This is where we will go into our initiative then.
But yeah,
Oh.
choose select your token.
Initiative for them. Initiative for them.
Oh, by the way, when I cast this spell, a bunch of like ghostly angels appear around me, and like they seem to be like sort of patrolling the area, flying around and stuff in the blue circle.
That's pretty cool. Oh shit, I have to get
I
Freya.
am rolling so low tonight. Except on things that don't matter.
Jesus, Brian.
What do you mean? Your death save 100% mattered.
Yeah, that was
Oh
big.
yeah, okay.
You got two of the exact same rolls.
I know, I saw that. Weird. I guess just
Neat.
whatever my roll was, 13? Yeah.
Initiative there.
Yep.
All right. So that brings us to first round of combat. Oh, should I already have it open here? Let's sending. Valamir, you are first to move.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Why am I
Let's
first?
yeah.
That's my surprise.
All right. Let's Oh, I meant to measure first. Yeah. All right. So let's move to there. Oh no, it wasn't there. It was here. And you know what? Let's start off easy. Let's cast a ray of frost on the closest enemy. Let's say this guy.
That guy right there. Roll
Yeah.
your hit.
I made a thing for this, I think, right? Yeah, I did.
25 hits.
12 cold damage and slowed by 10 feet. I should write that into the thing.
I mean, he's technically outside of your range if it's 60 feet.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 100 feet, is it not?
It says 60
I
feet.
guess not. It says 60 feet on there. All right. Well, that was bad of me to assume. Then I'll dash instead. Sorry.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. What tool did I just have? Anyway. 4, 5, 6. Sure. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, that'll bring us to Thaldak.
I guess that dude dropped, so I'm gonna run back to my equipment
Okay.
and just drop the crossbow and pick up the shield and sword as my action and bonus action, perhaps.
Picking up the sword would be a free action,
Okay.
and then your shield
And
would take a full action to redawn on.
okay, and then for the rest of my movement, because that was what that was 15,
baby.
so
Oh, paper printed.
15 more. Get over
Oh.
there, and then
You're off Tuesday.
I've got no bonus action, so that's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Rhea. Rhea is going to run to here and flag for Dingaling to come over on her turn. On his turn.
Could I retcon one tiny thing? Instead of having no bonus action left, could I just use that bonus action to stow my crossbow instead of just
Instead of dropping it? Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay,
Well,
thanks. Yeah.
we're good for that. But yeah, Rhea's just going to run over to the pillars here and call for Ding to come over. That's her turn. That brings us to Spine Devils number 1 here. They are going to... how far can they throw these? I think they can do that. Yeah. So all three of them, they're gonna move in a little bit closer here. And all three of them are gonna rip off a tail and throw it at Uriel there. So you're gonna take a total of 6 attacks.
Yikes.
17.
Matches.
Okay, so that's okay, I wrote that in wrong. That is not 16 fire damage.
No, because he's probably dead if that's true.
So you take 4 piercing and 3 fire damage from the first one.
Oh no.
2, 17.
Oh no.
4 and 3 again. Third one.
Yep.
21. 4 and
Yep.
3. Fourth one. 12.
Nope.
That misses. Fifth one. 6.
Nope.
And 1, 2, 3. Last one, 14, is a miss.
That is correct.
And that'll be their turn. Brings us to group number 2.
How
we're
much
gonna-
damage did they do?
21 total.
And they're going to do the same thing with their tails.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
First one, 20.
Yep.
So that's 4 piercing, 3 fire. 2. 17.
1 sec.
Okay.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
23.
Oh my god. 7 each?
10.
I'm knocked prone.
You're downed.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That's
That
going to be a
brings us
problem.
to these guys who are going to use their movement to run up, and that's it. Which brings us to Uriel and your first death save.
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
Oh gosh.
We may have to...
Oh!
Okay, so you make your first death save.
Yep.
That brings us to Ding. Rhea is calling for you to come
Yeah, no,
to this.
I heard that. I just have a quick question.
Yep.
It's been a while since we played this, so quick question. With the Way of the Ascended Dragon, because it's not like a published thing and it's
Mhm.
just kind of like in testing, like gameplay testing, you
Mhm.
made me choose one type, and that was my type. I couldn't choose the other types.
Yeah,
Correct?
and you chose Acid. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Uh,
I just wanted to clarify that real quick. So yes, of course, I am going to walk towards Rhea. That's 25 feet, I believe.
Okay. Rhea is gonna continue. She's pointing at the runes, and you see her mumbling, and it's like there's a way to turn these on. We have to do something.
Pray to Torm! I shout over my shoulder.
And that brings us to Ding. What do you do?
I'm gonna go over to the other side here. And I'm gonna look at her.
Do you have that much
and
movement?
If I
Oh, yeah.
and dash, yes.
Okay, you dash over.
And I'm going to look over at Rhea and ask for tell me what to do, and I'll finger gun her.
I mean,
Finger gun.
finger guns back.
What to do.
Valamir was right on his assumption there, so you know what you have to do. But that moves us to next round since you dashed that. So we have Lulu here.
That was my bonus action. I'm
So
using
you're
a key point,
okay. You're expending key points. Okay.
so I still have an action.
Okay.
Yep. If you used your bonus action, yeah, that would be correct.
I would like to start praying. And I'm good at it because I've heard other people praying to. I'm just gonna mimic what she says like immediately after her in her
Okay.
voice. Exactly.
I need a
Love
religion
it.
check from you.
Actually.
A religion check. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I hope. Religion. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You know more about religion than Valamir
No, Danny! Daniel!
What?
does.
I mean, I
That's
assume
Rhea.
you.
She could
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
We want high rolls for her.
yeah. I assumed you went to the other side because you're wanting Rhea to
Correct.
pray with you.
Yes.
As you
Sorry.
pray and go, the runes ignite on the
Hell yeah.
the
We got
on the
jealous
bridge.
prayer here, over here.
Cool.
Yeah.
She's mad that Rhea prayed harder than she did.
Yeah, well, dedicated my whole life.
Right.
She's also a super badass fighter,
That's true.
So the runes
Yeah,
ignite.
I'm a little envious.
I understand. So we'll call that your turn and go over to Lulu now, who is
Runes are
going
ignited.
to. Yeah, the runes, they seem to be ignited now.
Cool. That's good.
Oh, I
Lulu
didn't
sees her comrade fall and
realize
dashes
how dark it
right
is.
here into battle, screaming about killing devils and destroying demons. Ooh, how big is her? And again, her snout kind of goes in and blasts out, and you guys hear trumpet sounds as more sparkles go out of her horn.
Hell yeah.
And she hits. Every single one of those.
Wow.
I didn't think it'd be that. But so what is.
Auras are way bigger than I would have thought.
Con saves from all of them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Spine Devil con saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Actually, and it is a DC 14. So fail, 2 fails, 3 fails. So 3 of them failed of the spined devils. And then 1, 2 bearded devils need to make the con save. 1, 2. Both pass. And so 3 of these guys take 22 damage each. Oh no, this guy was falling prone, so he's in there, so minus 22.
He's like 500 feet down. Like you fall 500 feet in a turn.
Minus 22. And these guys, minus.
So I don't know how he's in range of any of this stuff, let alone his attack.
Well, that's why I moved him out of the range there, because he's still falling.
But he made an attack against Uriel, didn't he? Like, didn't he contribute to Uriel's death and stuff? I was just gonna bring this up on my turn. Just kind of.
I think with all of it, Uriel was downed there. We're gonna go to Valamir.
Actually, no, I would have still been up. Because the 1 extra was what did it.
Let me find out if Spine Devils have hover and can't be, and they would just fall prone. Because hover allows them to stay afloat at prone or falling.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they do or don't, but
They do not.
No, okay. You can be up with your, what was it, 1 hit point?
So he lost a turn then, right? Because he's done a death saves already, no?
Thank you, Hydroxide Ant, for that raid. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. Sorry, I
Hey.
can't see chat,
Yeah.
so I had no idea.
Okay, we'll bounce in. We'll let Uriel do his 1 attack there, and then we'll bounce over to Valamir.
thanks, Danny, because that was a pretty big point for me, and that was
Yeah.
using like one of my big abilities. So
Yeah.
cheers.
Session's going good. Yeah, Uriel, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna pound back a healing potion.
Okay,
That's what, 1d4?
2d4 plus 4. Okay,
What
you
did you
regain
make,
10 hit points there.
Cool. And bonus action rage.
Okay,
And that's all I'm really gonna actually.
okay, that'll
10,
bring us
15,
to
20, 25, 30.
How you,
back in.
There.
Leaving
40
Lulu
feet.
there.
Yep. I'm
um,
hurting.
how hurt do you look?
I am bleeding.
Like really badly?
Well, I've got 13 health, so yeah, pretty bad.
I mean, I don't think I could count hit points just looking at you, but sure, okay, yeah, pretty bad is good. I'll use that.
Yeah.
Sure. In that case, I will walk 5 feet next to you first. This is not going to be all that amazing. And then cast Cure Wounds on you to give you a little extra boost. I did make one for that. Okay, there you go. There you go. You get 10 hit points.
I'll take it.
And then I have 25 more feet of movement, eh? I'm gonna go hang with Lulu, even though I am not a tank and will probably die if they attack me. Maybe I don't want to get all that close, but 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, let's. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, Thaldak.
I guess I'm just gonna. Oh,
I'm really
jeez.
sorry, but I have to take off.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be ending pretty soon here. The fight won't take too much longer, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. It's all good, Ding.
All right. Well, Dane knows. You know what Dane's gonna do.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
So, do we need to activate the other side of this? Like, to cleanse the bridge, or do we just fight everyone?
Well, keep praying. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll hurt them more.
All right. Well, shit. I'm just gonna.
I mean, either one of those two things.
I'm just gonna move up. Well, maybe not that much. I'll just move up in front of Valamir.
We're gonna leave Lulu there.
Yeah. And
Hey, I moved as far as I could move.
No, yeah.
I guess shit, I don't have a bonus action, so I will just stand here menacingly.
All right.
Grr.
I think Rhea is going to try join you now that she can dash to there.
I suppose you've got shield as well. You're probably more defensive than I am.
So that brings us to these guys' turns. As soon as it appears that they're going to make an attack. So let's see here. This one dies. And
The spell is still active. That's good news.
this one dies.
Good.
And
Oh, good.
this one dies. And
Holy shoot.
this one dies. And this one doesn't die.
Do we notice it do anything at all?
Every single undead creature on here seems to be screaming in absolute pain. And there. So all of them at the start of their turn scream in pain. You see the 4 of these spine devils collapse. This one here is going to fly over to Lulu and attempt to hit it with its bite and fork. Boom and boom. So first one misses and second one misses. Bringing us to these guys. We're going to 10, 15, 20.
Okay, wait. As soon as they get within the blue circle, They
Mhm.
move at half speed and they take 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay, so that guy would have moved in. That guy doesn't have enough movement to move in, so he would get to there. Roll the radiant damage on him.
Oh, they do. They can make a save. So it says DC 16 Wisdom for half, and I only rolled 9 damage, unfortunately.
Okay, he gets 12 on his Wisdom save,
So not enough.
so 9
So 9
radiant.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, he
Yeah.
takes the 9 damage there. He would still dash in though, so he's gonna make the save.
And half speed too. Remember.
Yeah, 7. So he also takes 9 damage. And they are going to make a couple attacks at you, Theldak.
Mhm.
So, first one with his beard. 19 to hit.
Misses.
What's your AC?
20.
Oh, okay, and a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're using the shield now, right?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
the shield and
Yeah.
the nice armor, that glamored
plus
studded
1.
armor with
Yeah, the plus
plus
1.
5 on my dex. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
so I've got 13 plus 5 plus 2.
very nice. Okay, so
Yeah.
you will take 8 slashing damage from the first one, and I need a con save.
Okay, from the glaive, yeah.
Yeah.
8 slashing puts me at 30. That much, and a con save. Oh, I have whatever on that. 18.
Okay, nothing apparent seems to happen, as the second
Alright.
one will also make his attack on you.
Mhm,
12, which misses.
mhm,
And a 10, which misses,
mhm.
which will end all of their turns, bringing us over to Uriel.
Perfect. Okay.
So there's
So,
like ghost
there.
ghost angels like stabbing at these things, by the way, as
Mhm.
they're fighting us.
Nice.
And I'm going to. Yeah, no, not that. I'm going to attack this guy.
For sure. You get advantage due to flanking. 20, I believe, hits. Yep, for sure. So 8 damage there for the first attack.
Oh,
22
big
22
rolls.
hits as well. 15
for
damage
15.
on that one. And your attacks are magical. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, it's an action. No, that's it.
All right. Ding is going to try dash to get up to you guys, but that would take the turn. Bringing us to Lulu, who's going to butt heads with this spine devil in front of her and attempt to use her tusk to hit. A 19 hits as she headbutts this thing to death.
Nice.
Lulu, go Lulu.
She's probably goring it with her tusks. That I don't know if I've ever seen an elephant kill something.
You just did.
I
That'll bring us
imagine they
over
go.
to Valamir.
Right. So if I keep these guys in the radius, then on their turn they'll take more damage. So what
Just
if
in a
we?
radius around yourself?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's do that. Now I think we decided a couple sessions ago that with things like that where it's entering, that it doesn't make them take damage for me to move on top of them.
No,
He'll
yeah.
only take the damage when he starts his turn there. So yeah, so let's do that. What do I want to do from here? So now I'm in melee range, so attack rolls are at disadvantage if I cast a spell.
Yeah.
But I think what I'll do is actually, how's Theldak looking?
Good.
And ooh, What about Rhea? How's Rhea looking?
Rhea, only person that's taken damage so far that you can tell is Uriel.
Uriel is too far away.
I can take a
You know
bet.
what?
I mean, but
I'll just fire a Ray of Frost at the weakest remaining enemy. Which one looks the worst off?
And they all look pretty hurt. So
Let's
Kinda more-
do this one then. Just
okay,
the one right beside.
Ray of Frost
Oh,
at
wait.
disadvantage.
Correct. Whoops, that's the wrong button. It's not even the right spell. I'm getting tired.
I cast prestidigitation on you.
I'm getting tired. 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
Not surprising. Okay, that's fine. I'll stay there. I should have just took the defensive or dodge action, but whatever. That's right.
Theldak, that'll bring us to you.
well, I see that I've got one flanked here, so I'll make a couple attacks with my short sword, the silvered short sword, both with
Okay.
advantage, 22 and 27.
Both hit, and it is silvered.
So 6 and 8
14.
piercing.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural thing. And yeah, that's it.
Right. That'll bring us to Rhea. Rhea's going to walk around and attack throughout this one. You guys did give her the silvered longsword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so her longsword is silvered. So 19 hits. 19 hits.
Nice. Good job.
And 16 hits.
Ooh.
So longsword,
shit, that's
short
not-
sword, short sword. Whew! 12.
Hell
Nice,
yeah.
28 damage. Fuck yeah.
20 damage.
Get it, girl.
And that'll be her turn. As it goes to all of their turns. And let me just take a look here. Boom and boom. So at the start of their turn, again, you can pretty much feel the bridge pulsating in with radiant magic. As all three of them also die.
Well, yeah, if not from the bridge, they would have taken probably 15 from my aura.
Yeah.
That will bring us out of combat then, as all three of them also die, and the bridge continues to pulsate in radiant magic.
We should probably get off the bridge now.
Sure.
So
Should
you
we
guys-
leave it on though? I feel like we could just leave that on. Is that hurting anyone that we care about?
I guess not.
None of your friends seem to have taken any damage from this.
Well, then maybe we should keep that on.
What if it runs out? Also, it's a giant beacon in the sky to any demon that's looking, probably.
It's
But
turned bright that
let's
way.
cross
Yeah.
the bridge.
It's
Oh well,
with
I
it-
was gonna go and get the survivors.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of crossing the bridge, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where we will end it for the night. I assume you guys will be heading back across the bridge to get them, but we'll pick up next session coming back across the bridge there. Well, thank you guys who did stick around till the end of that. If you would like to watch any of the episodes live going forward, you can check out my Twitch, which will be in the description below. We do stream every second Thursday for our Descent into Avernus campaign. Other than that, if you guys would like to comment some feedback on what you think I can do better on, I'm always looking at improving myself. Other than that, if you did like what you saw, make sure you like the video, slam that thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you want to get notified when I do post more content onto here. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm really appreciative of you guys sticking around and checking me out. And have a good day, guys.